Still getting used to that new intro.
Dude, I'm loving that new intro, man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. Yeah, first of all, it's in my favorite key. It's in B. And I'm like, oh my God, who wrote this? This is nice.
I need a new one, though, to copyright.
Nice and heavy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Council of Creators episode. I had to double check, actually, before we actually went live. 55. I couldn't remember what number it was. We're back once again, of course. David is here. Welcome back, sir, to the show.
Hey, everybody.
Yay.
Here it is.
Taj is finally back after being gone for so long. Thanks, Taj, for being here.
No problem.
Appreciate you being on a better show. Brucifer from King of Nerds is here. Welcome back, Brucifer. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you for having me. Thank
Where's
you.
the shots fired when we need it?
Right away.
No, that's not it. Where's the shots fired? There it is. Damn.
Welcome back, Chillmonger. What's up, sir?
Hello. What's up?
And Richard the Machine is here. Hello, Machine.
What's up? And shout out to the Key and B. It was the music school grad. I might be.
Hey!
Okay. You figured it out too. All right. I don't know. I just found the songs. Like, all right, it works for me. It's whatever.
It sounds awesome.
I love it, man. That's great. I love it. It's way better than the old one.
Yeah.
And I liked the old one.
I missed the old one, but at copyright, man. They're just taking down videos left and right. After
Are you
months
serious?
After months of no issues, they're like,
Where'd you get it from?
I had a radio show in college. I don't know how I got away with using AC/DC's TNT. My brother edited some sports clips into there because I ran a sports show, but it's called TNT. I don't know how I got away with that for 3 years.
Could be why you got away with it because of all the clips.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it said it's copyright free, and they said they had no licensing issues, and all of a sudden the songs both were getting hit over the past couple weeks. I'm like, no.
Make sure you contest it.
I mean, I tried, and they both.
They rejected the contestation?
That sucks.
Yeah, so I created. So this is all from YouTube, like license-free music from the actual YouTube site. So it's all good. Not much has happened this week in the past couple of days. I mean, we got some Green Lantern
what are you talking
news.
About?
Got a trailer.
Yeah, got a couple trailers.
Thunderbolts. Yeah.
No, it's not Thunderbolts.
Movie.
It's not Thunderbolts. Telling you,
too.
They're gonna change that title.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it's not called Thunderbolts, but whatever.
They got that asterisk at the end. I'm telling you, they're gonna turn to Dark
They made
Avengers.
a point to show Thunderbolts, and at the end, ding.
Yeah, no, they're gonna change the title to Dark Avengers. I will bet anybody any amount of money you want. That's what they're gonna change it to because it's the exact same characters.
I've been thinking maybe like
brand
Dark Avengers, but yeah.
What were you saying, Chillmonger?
I think Richard just said it. Like, if you use the name Avengers, you dilute the brand. It's like you can't keep using it, right?
So Dark.
Well, I think they're gonna do Thunderbolts : Dark Avengers. But
so like in the the title in the movie at the beginning, like will change.
Yeah, like how they changed Falcon and the Winter Soldier to Captain America and the Winter Soldier at the end, kind of.
Oh, so I'm hoping it's like a thing to where it starts off as Thunderbolts, and then halfway through the film they become the Dark Avengers, so it becomes Thunderbolts, and then it like the asterisk goes away, and then Dark Avengers.
I don't know if they'll do it halfway in between. I think the reason why we got the trailer so early, like we're 10 months away, is because the real marketing push is when they actually announced the movie is called Dark Avengers, which will probably come the week Brave New World is on screen on February. Then they'll go, by the way, the new movie is called Dark Avengers. And
so the trailer will reveal it, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, also this like they changed some stuff because I guess Bucky wasn't in it as much in the Comic-Con trailer, but I think they really pushed this out as soon as they did because that trailer has been leaking around and going around for weeks, and they're like, whatever. Yeah. We'll just put out a kind. That's because Disney have been hitting people's uploads of it or reactions, like they were blocking because of the Comic-Con version. So.
Oh,
yeah, man. Not fun. That's fine. Whatever.
Kyle Chandler as Green Lantern. Are we going to discuss this?
Yeah, we can, but they won't change out. I mean, that would be a way to go, right? It's all a ploy. It is called Thunderbolts.
Hey,
and they're just messing with us.
There's so many characters missing, though. The big one they've already shown him.
Asterisk is gonna mean something. So Kevin Feige said to wait to see what the asterisk means. Like I know he likes screwing with us, but
he does.
I can't imagine he'd flat.
I think it was Comic-Con. The director was like the panel, the kind of moderator's like, so what does that asterisk mean? And he looks at Kevin and he's like, Can I say it? And he's like, no, watch the movie. So it's not like it's a movie thing. You have to wait till the movie comes out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't. I'm sorry, but they've already revealed one of the major characters in Thunderbolts isn't even in Thunderbolts, but he's going to appear in the next Captain America movie. So
it might be a fake out. He might actually be in the movie.
Yeah.
Because
you
maybe
think so.
I think whatever happens in Brave New World ties into this movie.
Right.
I
Yeah.
hope so, because how can you possibly have Thunderbolts without Red Hulk? When they were announcing the Thunderbolts movie, I'm like, oh great, Red Hulk, we're finally going to see it, and then we don't even see him in the trailer, and I'm like, what the hell's this? This isn't it. And then I started watching all the characters. I'm like, wait a minute, Ghost, Taskmaster. Wait a minute, this is Dark Avengers.
Yeah,
I'm like this isn't adding up, you know.
Yes, for sure.
And that's when I noticed the asterisk at the end of Thunderbolt, and I was like, oh, I see it now. I see what they're gonna do. Those jerks leading us down that false road.
They'll make
fight you
300 more million because they call it Dark Avengers.
Watch, they'll do it too, and that'll happen.
I'm wondering if Phil is secretly Kevin Feige or if Phil is Harrison Ford. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. It's probably both, to be honest. I mean, I really do think it ties in. I think the Celestial, they're obviously addressing it in Brave New World, but I think it's also going to tie into Thunderbolts. I think that Celestial.
I'd be shocked if Val knows about adamantium and doesn't go after it. That sounds like right up her alley.
Because wherever Bob Sentry is, people are saying that's the raft, or that's like probably in a location that's adjacent to the Celestial, and that's where they did some experimentation and shit went down or something. I don't know.
Do you really think the Sentry is the Sentry, or is this just? You think this is a false front? You think this is a facade?
I wouldn't be surprised if it is a false front, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they go the route of this version of Sentry that's not the same from the comics, because obviously this adaptation is essentially infused with some shit that came from that Celestial. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And from somebody whose favorite movie is Top Gun Maverick, I love how heavy they're leaning into the Bob thing. That's just really entertaining to me.
Oh yeah, because he played Bob in that Top Gun.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I'm loving that.
He was asked about that, and he said, "Yeah, you could say double Bob or Bob squared. You know, I've done it. Already once before. I'll just do it again."
Yeah.
Oh, he's Jeff.
Were you guys excited for that trailer?
I liked it.
Yeah,
I think that they actually color graded it. Holy shit! It actually looks like a movie. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been one that's been bothered by the color grading and stuff, but I did enjoy the trailer a lot. I mean, Elaine is one of my favorite characters to come into the MCU since the Multiverse Saga started. So anything like with her and David Harbour together, I could get an hour and a half movie of just them chilling, like doing the whole apartment thing, and I'd be entertained. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think those two should just had their own little spin-off movie.
Yeah.
After Black Widow.
Yeah, because the best part of that movie is not Black Widow.
Yes,
everyone
else.
To everybody else but her. Yeah.
I don't know. Am I the only one that wasn't impressed with that trailer? The only one I really cared about was Winter Soldier.
I was kind of indifferent. I mean, I saw the trailer, I watched it, and I was like, okay, it's piquing my curiosity. But I'm not sitting here fanboying going, oh my God, I can't wait. No, I'm not. I'm still very skeptical. There's a lot of missing pictures. There's a lot of missing frames, a lot of missing pieces to the puzzle. But, maybe down the line we'll get another trailer that might shed more light on it and might show Red Hulk or might show some other characters that'll make me go, okay, now this is turning out to be something good. But right now I get the best way I can say it is I'm indifferent. I'm kind of with you there, Butcher. I'm just kind of like, it looks all right. It looks like it has potential, but Brucifer. That's what I'm with you, Brucifer.
A perfect opportunity for them to bring back some original Avengers back into the MCU if they wanted to. Steve Rogers, maybe. Steve Rogers could drop out of a portal somewhere.
Just in this movie. Yeah. That's all. It's
the multiverse.
Yeah. I mean, I think the problem that they kind of ran into with this movie and this whole concept, it's an interesting concept because it's in the comics. Of course, you want to do this. However, the MCU has killed a lot of villains off. They're dead. You can't bring them back. So they're kind of stuck with okay, we're kind of stuck. Like we only have a few options. Like there's not many people they could have really picked from out of this list. Like who else could they brought in besides Abomination and Red Hulk? Who else could they have realistically brought in? Because I'm also thinking with the characters they picked, they're trying to save on a budget. Because Sentry's involved. So if you have an Abomination, you got Red Hulk, which who knows if they're involved. But if they're not, they're saving their money. They're not spent. This is not a $200 million movie, I don't think. I think this is like 150, 125. Like they're going lower budget, it seems, based on what we've seen so far. Unless that second trailer shows all the crazy action over the top, then we can say, okay, maybe not. But it looks lower budget.
Well, and also too, like a lot of those $200 million movies that we've seen in the MCU, after like Phase 4 and on, people haven't really like generally gravitated towards, like the Doctor Stranges and the Love and Thunders, and like even to some extent like Black Panther. So maybe they're looking at that, you know, thinking maybe a lower budget, kind of like how the MCU used to be a lot more often, like Iron Man and
before
the first couple of Iron
the explosion,
Thor, Cap 1, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we try to go back to basics a little bit.
A lot of the budgets for after Phase 4 was caused by the pandemic and delays.
The pandemic really inflated.
So a lot of these budgets skyrocketed.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's
the delays.
Hopefully they come back down to earth.
And interestingly enough, they're doing this now because I don't expect, besides because obviously Sebastian Stan is Winter Soldier. He's like one of the most high. He's probably one of the higher paid actors of the MCU, clearly. But a lot of these actors, you don't have to pay them a lot. Like their salary is not on the level of what they could be in say a couple years if they get more popular in the MCU. So you do this
Florence Pugh, I'd say you're right. Yeah,
and I'd say David Harbour because of his Stranger Things stance. But I mean, people love him, and I bet he was like, all right, come on, like people love me in Black Widow, come on. But I mean, the other actors, I mean, they're getting paid, but they're not on the level of like millions, you know.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus should be up there with her salary too.
Yeah, I would say, but
maybe not. When was the last thing that she really did that would, garner her that kind of accolade? Think about it. I mean, now if this was 20 years ago when Seinfeld was at its height, maybe, but what has she done since then?
Veep. Yeah, Veep.
She's won a lot of awards for that.
Yeah.
And those awards,
but I mean, in terms of
salaries,
in terms of films, nothing significant. But I mean, this is her next big step because I think that character's staying around for a while. That's a character they're
easily her biggest role yet. So
yes,
in the MCU.
So she's gonna stick around for quite a bit. There's a reason why that if people are like, why is she in Black Panther? What? It's because they have a long plan for her. I think she's gonna be around for quite a while. So
she's gonna be the Amanda Waller of the MCU.
She is.
I think you're right. 100%.
That's kind of cool.
And the long plan for her, just like Florence Pugh, they decided this years ago. This was not like per movie we'll pay you this much. They talked about this back in 2020, coming off of when Florence Pugh did Fighting with My Family. And they're like, all right, look, you're going to be on board. You're going to sign for this movie, that TV show, that Hawkeye, that movie over there, that movie there. And she said yes or she said no. So whatever popularity she gets from Oppenheimer or Midsummer or some of the other movies that I can't remember, doesn't matter. She's already penciled in to make
Don't Worry, Darling, all that stuff.
Yeah. And I'm sure that they get paid, like there's like a certain bump each project if they keep being used. Because those contracts, it's really up to Marvel and Disney's discretion if they want to use them or not. Because I think Sebastian Stan at the time, he signed a 9-picture deal when he signed on all those years ago. And he was told up front, there's no guarantee we're going to use you for 9 movies. He was even asked, like, I've signed on for 9 movies, but there's no guarantee they'll use me that much.
It's I think Tim like Nelson in Brave New World, like I think he signed a 2 or 3 picture movie or something, if I heard correctly.
Yeah, back for Incredible Hulk.
They literally haven't used him in 16 years. So
I think that contract. I wonder if they had to re-sign a contract for him because how long it. Because I bet there's an expiration date on those, and they don't if they're not used.
I just found rumored salaries of the actors.
Uh-oh.
All right, David Harbour, $2 million
for this movie alone.
Yes, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, $3 million. Q2, Sebastian Stan 2, Louis Pullman 1, Wyatt Russell $700,000, Hannah John Kamen $400,000, and Geraldine Viswanathan $200,000. And the budget is either 80 million, I'm sorry, or 200 million.
One or the other.
It's not that big of a margin. But seriously, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is the highest salary.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Jesus.
And she's not even. She's not top billing. I think it's Sebastian Stan, or no? Is it? Okay.
I think it's Florence Pugh.
Well, Florence.
Yeah, I think Florence is the lead. I think in the movie.
Yeah,
because they started off with her going to.
This is just rumored salaries. This isn't
factual.
No way.
It's either $1 or infinity.
Yeah. Either $1 or a blank check. Take your pick.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I recall
That's funny.
when Amber Heard was on the stand. She said her first picture of the 3-picture deal was $500K, then $1 million for the next movie, which was Aquaman, and then $1.5 million for the third movie, which was Aquaman 2. Going off of that, you gradually.
So it might be, because Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's been in one show.
She's been in Falcon Winter Soldier, the post-credit scene of Black Widow, and Black Panther.
Yeah. So no, it essentially what we hear is that this is her biggest her biggest appearance in the MCU is this movie. So it makes sense she gets paid more.
Yeah.
So
it was the first time having more than 2 scenes.
Yeah, because she's barely. Yeah, because they're really making you wait.
In the movie a lot.
Yeah.
Well, Black Panther, she had a few scenes, but
yeah,
it wasn't.
But they're very small scenes, very minimal.
They could have cut them
She was
scenes.
paid $500,000 an episode, and she won 6 Emmys for it.
She made bank. Jesus, 500,000 per episode. My
Per
God.
episode.
Damn.
For that show. Yeah, because that show had success. That show snowballed.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Friends. When Friends first started out, those guys weren't making $1 million an episode. They were making, scratch because nobody knew what Friends was going to be. Fast forward 5-6 seasons later, it's the biggest show on NBC.
Yeah.
So, of course, they were in a much better position to ask for $1 million an episode.
Yeah.
So there was 67 episodes of Veep. Jeez.
Well, hopefully she banked that money. You never know, because the MCU thing might not work out. She might die in this movie. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know.
Write her off.
Yeah, literally. If this is MCU Suicide Squad, essentially, who knows? They might kill her. Because I was
comparing it to.
Yeah, because the synopsis is stating that they're all being sent to the same location for them to get killed off. I think it really is her character that did all this, orchestrated it.
I'm just glad that they actually introduced everybody beforehand in this movie, unlike Suicide Squad. You have to have that whole opening sequence.
We had that the 10-minute montage to explain everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get
it's the same exact thing they did with Batman v Superman.
Oh yeah, that's true too. I think the problem with that is that DC was just trying to rush team up films so they could just do other spin-off shit. They were just trying to spin off shit from big team up films. That's what they were trying to do. Because I really do think if they would have done a couple solo films and introduced most of those characters, I think Suicide Squad probably would have been received better.
So do the opposite of what Marvel did.
To what Marvel was doing, and Marvel was churning out billion-dollar movies almost every year. So,
yeah.
I don't know. DC was trying. Look, that movie made over $800 million. That first Suicide Squad. It still made a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I just said that, Phil. I just said that. Dad's upset.
Did make money.
Yeah,
I think he's laughing at you for saying it.
Maybe. Since we're on just talking DC, thoughts on Kyle Chandler?
Don't.
Yeah, we have to.
No.
I don't know.
I don't want
this.
I don't want to. That's not something I want to discuss. That doesn't.
Wasn't he the coach from Friday Night Lights?
Yes. Yes.
I will say this about
That's the only thing I saw
casting. I was like, wait, he's swole. He's 60. Why are they casting a 60-year-old man for Hal Jordan? But then it made sense that he's only going to be around to pass the torch to Jon Stewart. And Jon Stewart will be the answer.
I don't like it.
They were looking at Josh Brolin, too, so he's not that much younger.
Personally for me, I can see it. The Josh Brolin thing, I didn't see at all. I was like, no.
He's got the right facial structure. He's got the right jawline. He's got the right chin. He's got the right forehead. For some reason, I even think he even has the right hair. But he's too goddamn old. I'm sorry. Everyone's going to see right through it.
Wait, too old for what though? We know
To
that
play the role.
We don't
Hal
know
Jordan
Will
was
is
what, in his
old.
30s?
We don't know what.
Just about.
Yeah, and they've already said that it's already going to be an older Hal Jordan and a younger Jon Stewart. We already know.
And I believe he's only signed up to play Hal Jordan during the Lanterns TV show. I don't think he's signed up for the movies.
Which
That's
means
just-
Hal Jordan's gonna die.
Nathan Fillion's going
in
to
Green
be the
Lantern.
Guy Gardner version in Superman. So
Yeah, and more than likely, Jon Stewart is probably going to be the main focus. Because, James Gunn said it years ago. He loves that Justice League animated show. Who was the lead Green Lantern? Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart.
But that doesn't mean, like, just because Hal Jordan is not contracted, as far as we know, the character to continue in the movies, doesn't mean he's dying. It just means maybe he retires, or maybe he's off world and we're not going to see him for a while. And they'll get Kyle Chandler to come back later for a Justice League. I don't know.
These movies haven't even started. They barely started filming, so we have no idea.
Because no one would care if he died the first episode. No, they're not doing that. Can you imagine?
Hal Jordan was going so long in the DC comic universe. People forgot about Hal Jordan. It was all about Kyle Rayner and Jon Stewart.
One live action movie ever, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is also a fair point. Gunn has also said he's not going to lock people into long contracts.
Okay,
yeah, he said that.
That's not a good thing. I don't like that. We're not going to lock them into long contracts. No, lock them long contracts. Get them so that we don't have this period that we're in right now with Marvel, because after 2019, everyone's contract was up, and they're like, we can kill Iron Man. We don't have Chris Evans anymore. He's too expensive. No, you get them for the longest contract you can. You scout an actor who will sign it and sign their life away, and you get these superheroes.
I think the reason why they're not doing it is because I think it has had a negative effect on Marvel. A little bit. Now you could say, well, the movies did it, but what about the actors, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these actors have made it very clear, and they're being very, very careful how they word this. But they have said, I've lost out on a lot of role opportunities because of the large contract that I'm stuck under with Disney. Yes, they're getting paid, but they can't do hardly anything else unless Marvel says, okay, we don't need you. But if you're needed at some point, sometime, you can't commit.
But that's not a problem of the long contracts. You can still have that contract and just have a flexible producer. James Gunn needs to say, I'll be flexible, and I'll make sure that they know this is the date that we're going to be filming. It'll be 90 days, and I won't change it. And I won't be one of those kind of guys who
we can say that all day, but he can't control that. Plus, technically, it's not really up to him. It's up to David Zaslav. It's up to the guy signing the checks to DC. David Zaslav, the guy who's been cutting shit left and right, who's been changing the whole entire company for years, he's the one ultimately making the decisions. Yeah, DC Studios is their own studio, but they have to answer to Discovery. They have to answer.
There's your problem. You just said the word.
That's the problem. So
Discovery.
Discovery's the biggest issue. It's that.
He is my single biggest worry for this universe because David Zaslav has screwed up so much over the last at least 5 years, if not longer, that I am very worried that Gunn won't get to do everything that he wants to do with this.
Because the worry is that
contracts.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Another worry about long-term contracts is Gunn doesn't even know if he's going to have a job in 3 or 4 years. Because if that Superman movie doesn't take off in the next couple movies after that, DC is going to be sold again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if something happens drastically like that, because there are people, I get it. They're mad and frustrated that, hey, Discovery took away my DC, like the current DC run, but it was tanking. So they had to do something. And then they brought in James Gunn and Peter Safran. Now, I think that's a fair point. They don't even know if they have a job in 3 or 4 years. Because their contract was for 4 years. They signed a couple years ago. So their contract's going to be running up pretty soon anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if the discussion is, okay, how many projects in do they need to start being successful is the question.
Right.
Is it Superman?
I think
if so, Superman. That's the biggest gamble.
That's the platform right there. Yeah. You're talking about, of all the DC characters, okay, the only DC character that maybe could rival Superman in popularity is Batman. They're pretty much neck and neck. Everyone else is kind of an afterthought. Sorry, Wonder Woman fans. Facts are facts. But if Superman does not launch, if it does not take off, I don't think they're going to. They're not going to be willing to pull the pin on anything else. I think they're going to be like, okay, you know what? If this didn't succeed, nothing else. The only thing that might succeed might be another Batman movie, but we already have that. We've already got that in the works. We got the second movie. The script is finished, and they're going to start filming next week.
But that's a separate universe entirely, so that's not even in the
right. But they could still But they could still look at it. They could still watch it and go, okay, let's see how that does.
Yeah,
and the problem,
the
problem too is that Gunn doesn't have it's not his fault at all. He doesn't have a lot of ground to stand on because the Suicide Squad happened to come out in the middle of COVID. Regardless of how good it was and everything, it was a streaming only release. But then, I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, the success he had with Peacemaker is going to help because I think that was one of the most watched shows.
It was pretty
year,
successful.
if I'm not
was
mistaken.
it watched because of the character, or was it watched because of the actor playing the character?
Probably a mix.
Honestly, I think a combo of both. And the fact
so?
was the one.
Yeah,
I think people. I think people.
John Cena.
I think people stopped to watch.
I think it was
for
John
the train
Cena.
wreck. They stopped to watch for a train wreck, but stayed for the long haul. That people thought it was going to be a train wreck.
We watched it. My wife and I watched it. My wife likes John Cena.
Yeah,
and she wanted to see it because of him. We ended up watching the entire freaking series because we both ended up liking the series and the direction.
That's one of my favorite DC things.
But we would never have tuned in for the first 5 minutes if John Cena had not been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, this is the lineup. Now, we know there was a casting for the villain of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, a supposed casting. So I think Supergirl is going to start shooting next year. So they're already hoping and planning ahead, and there's movement on the Authority. Yeah. We know Creature Commandos is coming out later this year. We know they've been working on the Waller show.
Brave and the Bold. Okay.
Yeah, so most of this, I mean, Paradise Lost and Swamp Thing are kind of the two things that are not any movement whatsoever as far as we know.
Yeah,
but I mean, they're planning.
Well, Swamp Thing's got the director at least. They got Mangold.
Yeah, but they've already said Mangold's working on a Star Wars film first before it was Swamp Thing. So that's still, unless there's changing, unless something moves around. But
it's Star Wars. Star Wars films get
Swamp Thing's not supposed to come out for
and drop within weeks of each other.
Yeah, so I think so. They're already planning for Supergirl to start shooting next year. The question is if Superman fails, what are they going to do with Supergirl? Because my guess is it's going to be done shooting by the time Superman comes out.
They're going to do the same thing with Supergirl they did with Batgirl. They're going to put it on a shelf and let it collect dust.
I would like to think they wouldn't, but
I don't think they would.
They already did it with Batgirl.
Yeah, I will never put anything past David Zaslav ever again after he pulled that shit.
Unbelievable. I'm still mad over that.
I wanted to see that.
Me too. I was really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they at least, because if Superman, if it's not successful box office, if it's successful with the audience that does see it and the critic response, maybe they take that as a win, and people will discover it over time. Because there's a number of people that say, "Nope, I'm not going to go watch another DC movie."
Wow.
I don't know.
This is all that matters. This is all that matters to the studios.
So how much money do they need? What is the number? What is unsuccessful? 500 million?
Well, yeah. The question is how much. What's the budget for Superman?
Oh, it's huge.
But we don't know how much.
If it makes at least a 50% profit, they can at least look at it and go, okay, well, we made some money, But if it doesn't match up, I mean, you're looking at Superman for crying out loud. If it doesn't beat at least a 50% profit as compared to what was put into the movie, they're going to take it as a loss. I'm sorry, but they will.
But also, they released merch for that Superman movie a few months ago. It sells out every time it hits the stores.
Good.
So the merch is already selling. For this movie.
Yeah, so that's already making them money.
Out at Comic-Con,
but again, is it selling out because it's well designed and it looks good, or is it selling out strictly because it's Superman?
I think it's the property. I think it's the particular Superman. I don't know, but it's interesting because look, DC on their site have had merch all the time on their site to buy, and all of a sudden they start dropping this and they start selling out instantly. Like that's just kind of random.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, selling out is not good news. They hate selling out. They hate knowing that they could have made more stock and sold more. So the expectations are being beat each time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to find out is because Fantastic Four is right now supposed to come out like 2 weeks after Superman.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if one of them.
I think they're going to change
either
that
if they keep their dates and go up against each other.
Marvel moves?
I think Marvel moves.
Definitely.
I would see Marvel moving like maybe to November, just because right now I think you go February is Cat 4, May's Thunderbolts, and July is Fantastic Four.
I think they're going to move it to the Blade spot.
Yeah, no, Blade's coming out, guys. Blade's coming out.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Blade's coming out. It's.
I don't even want it at this point.
Oh, Blade is coming out next year. It's called Sinners.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler heard. Oh, you ain't making Blade. All right.
Wow,
man! Bring back Wesley Snipes.
Hold my beer. I'm making Blade.
I would laugh if Wesley Snipes as a cameo in that movie. That'd be hilarious.
That'd
be hilarious.
And
he's dressed up in his Blade getup from Deadpool and Wolverine. Doesn't make sense why, but he is.
I'm here to pass the torch.
Hey, Phil, we need to have a friendly wager. Fantastic Four is not going to move its date. I'm pretty sure it will. The Superman hype, when that trailer comes out, James Gunn might pick up his phone and be like, hey, Kevin, I know you. Just letting you know. The post-credit scene is something you can't compete with.
But you got this DC versus Marvel project coming out. Come on, guys.
I didn't think about this.
If they keep their dates, though, like they could help boost each other up potentially.
If I don't know, man.
We could have a super fantastic movie.
Super fantastic. Come out the same weekend. Why not? I didn't think about the fact that Hal Jordan is Jewish, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this person is trying to say.
I'm gonna speak as the Jewish person on this panel.
Please do.
I have no faith for like Jewish characters moving forward after this whole Cat 4 thing. I'm really scared that that studios are gonna look at that and not see it as a good thing. So
what about The Thing?
The whole Sabra and Cat 4 thing, just because of how controversial she is and everything.
No. What about Ben Grimm?
I mean, hey, fingers crossed. I mean, I love Evan Moss Backrack. I'm really hoping he pulls off a good Ben Grimm. And this is the first time we've actually gotten like a fully Jewish Ben Grimm. So, fingers crossed. I'm actually Fantastic Four is the movie I'm most excited for next year from Marvel. But I'm still
they're
worried.
downplaying her because of how controversial the character is in the comic. What she stands for in the comic.
Exactly. And the response to that I've seen online over the last couple of years has been just fucking brutal. So yeah, Cat 4 is gonna really have a hard time with that, and like hopefully that doesn't have any long-term like effects. I mean, hey, if we get a Jewish Green Lantern, I'd be the happiest guy on the planet. But I'm just hoping and praying at this point.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Hey, Blue Jay. I stumbled into the room.
He just walked in. He's like, "What do you guys talk about?"
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, Johnny.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Rich, to your point, I think in general, just the people online are just like the internet's terrible. It's a terrible place.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Agreed.
The anti-Semitic stuff that I've seen online, I said this on Twitter earlier. The anti-Semitic stuff that I've seen online over the last year or two has been worse than I've ever seen it in my entire life. So, it's bad right now.
Because people are not.
It gets better, but
because there's no accountability. People can make an account on social media without the real face, without any real confirmation of who they are, and they can say whatever they want, and there's no ramifications. They're not going to get. They're not going to get in trouble. They're not going to get in trouble with their boss or anything or school.
Nope.
As long as they remain faceless, but the minute they put a name and a face to it, then they can be held accountable.
That's why they've been saying that.
I reported so much anti-Semitic stuff, anti-homosexual, anti-women stuff on Twitter, and not one single thing saying they looked at the report or they're looking at it. Nothing. No, they at least get an email or something.
It all brought up again yesterday, the anti-women stuff, because they announced the new Ghost of Tsushima, which is not Ghost of Tsushima, and it's led with a female character in this game.
Oh, she's getting a lot of hate. She's blocking people left and right on Twitter.
I don't blame her. No, she shouldn't even get on.
A goddamn cesspool at this point.
Yeah.
So
She should stay off.
Yeah.
Everybody should stay off
so
Twitter.
many characters. Now they're upset about this character.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I find it so funny how it's like, oh my god, they're going typical words, woke. Oh my god, it's pro win. Okay, question. Where the fuck were you when Lara Croft came out in Tomb Raider?
Right. Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Where were you?
Yes.
Where were you?
Or any of the female characters in Resident Evil,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the hate in that?
or the lead character
Yeah.
for Heavenly Sword. Remember that
Yeah.
game? It was bad game, but it's
where's
still
anybody
beautiful.
where it's a female lead game? Where's the hate for that? Oh, you loved it back in the day, but now it's woke.
Now it's offensive.
Yeah, now
That's
now
a cool thing to do is to hate.
also fun
And hate
fact.
pays now.
Fun fact to all the people out there
My
that
brother and I were talking about that hate pays
Yeah.
these days.
oh, it does. But fun fact to everybody out there who says woke and all that shit and pro women stuff, it's bad and all that shit. You came from a woman. You're here because of a woman.
Take that back.
Right.
Fun fact.
Thank you.
In case you were unaware of where babies come from, maybe you should ask a woman like where do babies come from?
Take your science classes again.
Now,
idiots.
if you're afraid to talk to a woman and that's why you're really mad on the internet, then I should, yes, therapy.
I literally told someone today
maybe.
the only time they're going
Maybe.
to touch a woman is their mother. So just saying,
Yeah.
you know, it's ridiculous. I don't.
Do you
get
need
it.
a hug? Just a
I think they
question.
do.
Are you
Right.
did you lock yourself in the basement again? You need to get out. Okay. We can help you.
Did
We
the
can help you
50th
out.
girl say no that you slid into her DMs?
Mm.
Ooh.
Did you go
We all know that person.
Did you go to the high school dance and the girl stood you up? Did she say no to a slow dance?
Oh my god.
Are you stuck in your computer chair? You haven't gotten out in weeks. I feel your pain. I do.
Did your mommy not let you use the computer today? Do you have to wait your turn for the family internet?
Did the Fortnite servers go down again? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
ouch.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. That okay? Now you
And
know
also-
it's fine.
No, I understand, but that's always the. I love Fortnite, by the way, but that's the joke because everyone associates people that are like this enjoy the simple shit. It's
Yeah.
dumb. It's really dumb. It's sad.
Did you get killed by a female character in League of Legends?
Oh, did you get killed by a female player in World of Warcraft? What happened?
Ooh.
What happened?
While she was
Um,
breastfeeding?
Yeah, you were watching Agatha all along while the show was on. Our show was on. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And that's what I said on Twitter too. The anti-woke media, literally, these people who make anti-whatever bullshit rant videos, they've all admitted at different points it's all bullshit. They actually don't believe what they're saying. They're just saying it to make money.
I
Because
saw one of them was at Comic-Con at the big panel for Marvel, the Marvel Studios Hall H thing, cheering along with everybody else.
of course, but then let me guess, when they went home, they ranted and said it was woke, right? Uh-huh.
So,
I
Because
was at
hate
Baltimore
sells.
Comic-Con this weekend, and I seen two of Comic Gate guys there. You know, they had their big booth. It was all their books in front of them. No, nothing was selling. And then they're complaining to people. They keep banning me from cons. You're standing in a con.
Yeah.
You're
What are
in a
you
con right
talking
now.
about?
Yeah, it's because the internet mob want to be angry. They want to be mad at something. So what do these people do? They serve them up a slice of hate.
Yep.
They literally I think at points crawl and fucking just weed through all the shit to find the one thing they can pull out. And go,
actually, you know what? John Walker in the Thunderbolts trailer. Remember when he was looking for stories about himself on his phone at the start of the trailer?
yeah,
That's the internet.
yes, yeah.
I find that the studios give ammunition to that sector of YouTube.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think they do get the.
Anytime there's a race swap casting, or they swap a male to a woman for no reason, like Cosmo the Space Dog in Guardians,
Oh,
I'm
shit,
going,
that was
why
tough.
did you have to take the 11th character on the casting, but make that a woman? What was needed? Why was that so vital? Or Taskmaster?
It might not be a needful thing. It just could be that when they were writing the script that they want it's adaptation. I mean, this is not the comics.
But
And
Yeah.
I get your point.
Yeah.
But look, if studios really cared what the internet like thought, then you would get exactly what everyone's complaining about. You would get everything. The studios don't fucking care because what they really care about is that money. And if they're making $1 billion with the MCU, do they give a shit what some fucking idiot who's sitting behind a fucking camera and a computer is yelling about for 30 minutes? No, they don't give a shit.
But if you care about loving women and having welcome spaces and that kind of, you wouldn't offer this fuel to those channels to grow their numbers, to radicalize more people into getting into anti-women spaces. So the studio starts it with their dumb casting, which benefits women 0 ways possible, that they change Cosmo the space dog. No one is more like, you know what, because of this inspirational role, I'm going to be a space dog or whatever it was supposed to inspire. It was really just, I guess they needed a certain amount of women and men hired for this project. I think that's why they did that. I don't see why they did that.
And here's my thing too about like people who like say, oh, they're changing the source material, everything. If we got the MCU and if we got it as a verbatim like copy paste of Marvel Comics, who would go to the theater to see that? Because we know exactly what happens.
Sure. But if it's 100% accurate and adapted,
and that's what a lot of people seem to want, is like a totally 100% faithful comic to screen adaptation, and that would be the most boring thing ever.
Because we've all read the comic.
It would never be that. But even movies like Harry Potter, which adapt the books pretty, not 100%, but pretty closely, or Boruto, if you read the manga and you look at the episode, it's pretty accurate. There is a market for people who want really close adaptations.
Yes.
And then if we look at sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. I agree. Keep going.
X-Men 97 was close to comics, but they added their own twist to it. But we like that Bo DeMeo made it close to comics. I don't think accuracy would be rejected that much, and it would never be a 100% one-to-one adaptation either.
I will say this. Yeah. Horror movies have been inclusive, female-led, marginalized character-led for decades, since the beginning, pretty much.
Go all the way back to Friday the 13th. Go all the way back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Who was the last surviving person? A woman. I mean, I'm sorry, but Brucer's dead on that. I didn't even think about that. He's spot on.
It's only this nerd Star Wars, MCU, DCU and video games that people will probably never play in their lives that they're upset about.
Yeah, and also people are getting. And here's the bigger problem: people are getting so upset over something that doesn't really fucking matter at the end of the day.
Right?
Like if you're this upset over a fucking movie or a TV show, and you're getting angry and upset, and this is fucking what is going on in your life? Nothing, I'm guessing, because you literally are wasting your time on social media all the time, screaming and yelling about shit. That's my main issue. Find a hobby. Do something productive. I don't know, because or maybe actually focus on the shit you're enjoying.
I'm going to take a page out of Mike. I'm going to take a page out of Mike Dicka's one of the greatest interviews he ever gave, I think. Some reporter asked him, out of the 3 quarterbacks we have, so-and-so's looking good, so-and-so's looking good, who do you think's going to play? He sat there, dead-faced, looked at the guy, he'd shoot him out. He's like, we have 3 quarterbacks on this team. Whoever's going to do the best job during practice is the one that's going to play. Cut and dry, end of story. Next. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the quarterback looks like. Doesn't matter who his girlfriend is. It doesn't matter who he's dating. Doesn't matter what kind of car he drives. Doesn't matter what the color of his skin is. Doesn't matter what his religious beliefs are. Who does the best job throwing the ball accurately? That's all that matters. So when it comes to actors getting roles, all the other stuff shouldn't matter. Who does the best job playing the most convincing role? That's the person who should get the role. Cut and dry, end of story. Next.
Are you dismissing looking like the character too?
If necessary, yes. I mean, take a look at, to a point, you still want to keep accuracy as much as possible for the sake of believability and selling the product. Now, for a while, I don't know if it's still in existence. I don't know if it's still going to happen, but there was an idea being thrown around about having a movie with a black Superman. I don't care. I honestly don't care. If it's entertaining and it's well told and there's a purpose behind it, God bless it. Let's bring it on. Let's give it a shot. Shoot it at the flagpole. Let's see who salutes it. I'm all for it. Give it a try. I'm not going to sit there and go, no, my Superman is white. And that's all there is to it. No, dude, I'm open for other options. I am. As long as it works. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
And to piggyback on what you just said, there have been black Kryptonians around since the 60s and 70s.
Yes,
continent on Krypton. It's nothing new. It's nothing they just made up. It's always been there.
But Brucifer, I would like that Kryptonian that you're speaking about, who I've never heard of.
Yeah, we have Balzar.
Yeah, the Hugh Jackman thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would like
that. Yeah,
This little Harry Lou Retton.
Instead of getting Michael B, cast him as Superman for a movie or two, or even cast him as Val-Zod. I know the brand, and I know that Superman will return to being that white guy. And I also know that Warner Brothers, they've got, out of every movie, every year, they probably do one black movie with a big budget, and then they're good on it for another year. And I'd hate for that spot to go to a Superman race swap casting, because it'll return to being a white Superman later on. And I want for maximizing the few opportunities that exist. I don't look at those race swap casts as like something positive, or we can give it a shot. I'm not hateful. I don't think of it that way. I think of it as making sure that when this casting happens, that the character has a chance to return and be as popular as Superman, not be Superman for a little bit.
Well, if you don't do the movie in the first place, and the audience say the audience, you don't do it, there's nothing for the audience to respond to. So you will never know if you can bring that character back based on the popularity of the movie or the character. So you have to try new things. That's why it will be an Elseworlds, which DC does multiverse Elseworlds better than any other company out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to have, in the next 20 years, we're going to have our 18th Superman reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Will you take an Elseworld Superman over an Icon movie with a $200 million budget, with the same advertising budget, with the great casting? Which would you prefer? Popularizing Icon?
As long as I'm having fun watching the movie and
precisely, as long as the Superman is relatable, likable, you believe in him, you could get behind him. I don't care where he comes from.
I love Superman from Superman and Lois.
Yeah, I like him.
And the budget's what? $2 for each episode.
Yeah, that's true.
I like him as Superman. I do. I know a lot of people he's not Henry Cavill. You're right, he's not Henry Cavill. You're absolutely right. He's someone else who's doing a bang up job as Superman.
And if you haven't,
you guys aren't answering
last season when he was Clark in the bar after this guy hit his son.
Oh, I love that episode.
That was a great episode. So his acting range deserves to be in the DCU. Find a spot for him. Tyler Hoechlin.
Yep.
So the question though is like, which would you prefer? And I'll add something to it. Black Panther came out. Well, he was cast in 2016 Civil War. He got his movie, huge star, great representation. Now imagine if they would have just said, we're doing Doctor Strange. Let's get Chadwick Boseman to play Doctor Strange, and it'll be great representation, and he'll get a sequel. I mean, assuming he doesn't die, right? Like, they'll get the sequel, we get everything. I would go, a race swap Doctor Strange is cool. It's he's on screen, he's doing his thing, but that Doctor Strange character will be cast again as a white guy one more time, or it'll be a cartoon where he's white again. And the fact that we got Black Panther and T'Challa's been as popularized as Iron Man got, and Black Widow and Thor and everyone, that's the representation that's lasting, because we will know that character forever and ever, and more people, more generations will get that. That's significant. But when you race swap, like they got Yahya Abdul-Mateen to play Wonder Man, I'm like, that has a shelf life.
There has to be a reason. There has to be a specific reason for a race swap. There has to be. I mean, if you're just going to race swap just to appease this division of people or this division of people or that division of people, if you're just race swapping just to appease the general public, that is the wrong reason to do it. There has to be a purpose within story, within context. So you talk about multiple dimensions now, or a lot of the dimensions have merged. Maybe the Doctor Strange character got replaced by Chadwick. I mean, it's possible. When you're talking about merging multiverses together, people are going to get replaced. So if you put that in the story and you do that, yeah, sure, fine. I'll buy it. I'll accept it. Yeah, and I'll probably enjoy it.
But what I told you about years from now will return to Marvel. Marvel will reboot. They'll be at phase 1 and they go, who do we cast as Doctor Strange? They'll look at a comic book and they'll be like, yeah, that's what Doctor Strange looks like. So there's no long-term benefit to casting that black actor for that role because the character is still a white character.
Maybe not initially, but down the road, like we said with the multiverse merge, it could work. It could be pulled off.
You know,
It can be accepted.
Was there this much backlash when they chose Nick Fury, the actor,
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson. Was there any backlash for him playing Nick Fury?
No, because they had both a white and a black Nick Fury in the comic books. There was both. Right. They just went with that one because it was the most recent, it's the most modern.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now, when they were saying there was going to be Nick Fury, when you say the name Nick Fury to me, because I've been reading comic books for a very long time, the first one that comes to my mind is the white guy, obviously, because I've followed that guy the longest. He's had the longest career. He had the most longevity. But in recent years, the black Nick Fury has come along, replaced that other one, and it's cool. Okay, now ask me how I felt when that happened. I had no issue with it. I had no problem with it. They did it. They explained it. This is why it happened. Okay, cool. Next.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they start modeling Fury after Sam Jackson? I think that was before he got. Was that before he got cast?
It was before he got cast.
Yes, way before he got cast. They had a black Nick Fury like 20 years prior.
And they were modeling it off Sam Jackson anyway, and then he got cast, which is honestly super, super cool.
It was super cool, but that Nick Fury, the black Nick Fury, had only been around for about 20 years. The white Nick Fury had been around 40 years before that.
Right.
He had the longer reign. Just the black Nick Fury has the more the closest range as far as modern times go. So,
and he's from another universe, and that's the Fury that they went with for the movies. Now, I can't say with certainty that when this does reboot and we get to phase 1 again, the brand new producer, who's not Kevin Feige anymore because he's retired, I can't say with certainty he goes, Nick Fury is supposed to be black. He's going to go, I remember Nick Fury as a comic reader. It's a white guy. I'm going to cast some white dude to play Nick Fury. And that's when I go, damn, all those resources we spent, Samuel Jackson popularized the character and everything, and it's a white guy this time around. I'm looking for the long term. That's not a shrug thing. It's like,
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if that's what they're gonna do, if that's how they're gonna approach it, again, that's fine.
It's hard to predict what's gonna happen 10, 15, 20
I
years
want
from
an
now.
explanation as to why, because we've had Nick Fury from phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 as Samuel Jackson. Now all of a sudden you're gonna cast some middle-aged white guy to take over as Nick Fury's position. Okay, I can swallow it, but tell me why. Tell me, how did this happen? Why did this happen?
In the room?
When did it happen? Where did it happen? Make me accept it. And then I'm fine with it. I don't care. Like Phil was talking about when Shuri took over as Black Panther. I personally think they way over-explained it in the movie. They gave all these reasons, and she had to go through all this stuff. When the truth of the matter is, she was T'Challa's sister. No one else was going to take up the mantle. So give it to her and let her do her thing. I mean, it could have been that simple. Instead of an hour and a half of this tribble of just all these things all these conflicts and all this personality conflicts and all this character development that they just had to have happen to justify her taking that role. And I'm like, it was stupid. It was ridiculous.
It was so funny. Some people loved Shuri until she put on that costume. They loved her in the first movie. Once she became Black Panther, she got so much hate as a character.
Yep.
It was
and I don't understand why. I take that back. I do understand why. It's because of all what I was just talking about. If they had just said, you know what, your brother passed away, the mantle falls to you. Boom, wear it with pride. It would have been, number one, a lot easier pill to swallow for everybody. Number two, it would have made the movie a lot more interesting because then a lot more of what everyone wants to see, a lot more action could have possibly happened. Instead, we got all this gobbledygook that everyone's sitting here just kind of rolling their eyes going, are they really going to do that? Are they really going to go down this road now? And then later on, now we're going to go down this road? It's just like, oh my God. It got out of control. That movie did. I remember watching that movie going, I feel like they're trying to shove so many agendas down our throat when it really could just be as simple as handing her the helmet and going, here you go. Congratulations.
What
do your brother proud.
What are they trying to push?
What?
What agendas were they trying to push?
Just the equality, is a woman able to take up the mantle, and in all these other just agendas, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Why? We're talking about a movie. It's supposed to be about entertainment, storytelling, character development. We already developed her character during the course of Black Panther and during the course of Infinity War. I don't see any need to really develop her character a whole lot more. She wanted the role. She made it very clear from the beginning of the movie that she wanted the role when her brother died. So fine, put the mantle on her. Boop, there you go. Boop. Do your brother proud, do us proud, and let's rule the country. I don't understand why it had to be so complicated.
I think because there was the movies established there was a traditional male as Black Panther. So it didn't make sense to the characters in their head that she could be Black Panther. I think that's why it took so long for it to get there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Also, too, they were also trying to juggle Namor. Not Namor, sorry, Namor. They were trying to juggle that.
Who calls him that?
Well, apparently in this movie they do. But
I know they did in the movie, but anybody else other than that, who calls him Namor?
Yeah, they were trying to juggle that, and also with them making the decision not to recast, they were having to go, okay, we have to, you said overly explain, that's what they had to do. I mean, because if they would have did it simple, then it would have caused probably the other side to be frustrated. Oh, so you're gonna just forget Chadwick that fast? You're gonna forget T'Challa that fast?
No decision that they could have made that was gonna make everybody happy.
Yep,
exactly.
I agree.
Yeah, one side or the other was gonna be all over them, no matter what.
Yeah, because if they want to recast the stars of the rest of the stars of the movie and the director, they would have had a revolt.
Yeah,
because they were still mourning. They didn't want the character to be.
Then they should have held off on releasing the movie. They should have held off until the sting came down. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of a nihilist, so when it comes to people dying, I really don't hang on to for very long. I'm a nihilist. Sorry.
I don't think you're a nihilist. It was 11 months since the death to the beginning of filming.
Thank you. It was 11 months. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't understand why everybody's holding on for years and years of his passing. I'm like, look, he passed away. I'm sorry it happened to him. The way he passed away sucks. But I'm just like, it's been 11 months. Let's move on.
I guess I understand. The difference is you didn't have a personal connection with Chadwick Boseman that they did. So I think that's also the thing. And Bruce made a point. Ryan Coogler had a pretty deep connection with Chadwick for years.
Yep.
So to ask him to, I do agree. If they wanted to recast, but they made that announcement soon after his passing that they were not going to recast him. So
yeah,
I think they should.
And honestly, I think that was the right call. I think they should have recast him.
I think they should have let it sit for a while.
I'd be okay with that. I just wouldn't be okay with killing the character. So if they did the whole second movie and T'Challa's away, he's in space, he's away, we just don't talk about him, we don't bring him up, and we watch Shuri's ascendancy, that would be cool. But killing the character, because now we got to deal with that now. That was my issue more than anything else.
I mean,
I guess
it's the multiverse. They could bring
I also
adult T'Challa from somewhere else.
I think Chadwick would wanted the character to continued. I think
correct.
You don't think he'd be a selfish wimp and a baby and a diva and says, "I get to be the last one. When I die, I better not come back from resurrection as a zombie and find out that they recasted like you guys do with every other superhero." No, you think he'd be okay with it? You think he'd be all for that?
Chadwick would have been fine with it. I think Chadwick would have been. I think Chadwick would have been fine with recasting. He had such respect for that role. He had such a great time playing that character. Every interview he said he felt like he was made for that role. And in all honesty, he was. Let's be clear. I don't think anybody else could have done as good a job as he did. He was believable as that character. But I also don't feel like he would have been so selfish as to, I'm going to take this role to the grave. I don't think he would have done that. I think he would have been happy to see somebody else pick up the role and take it. And I don't think he personally would have had a problem with it being done in 6 months or 8 months or 11 months. I think everybody else had the problem with it because they didn't want his memory to fade into the distance. Let me tell you, when a movie is made, especially a movie as popular as Black Panther or Infinity War or Endgame or what was the other movie he appeared in? It was Captain America movie, Civil War. those movies are immortalized. They're not going anywhere. They're never going to be deleted. So he will always be immortalized as that character. Now, can we bring in someone else? In a couple years when we do a reboot,
I really
whatever.
Think I think Secret Wars, we're going to have a new Black Panther, but it's not going to be.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
I don't think it's going to be T'Challa. I think it's going to be.
I think it's going to be his father.
Say that again, Chainsaw. You think it'll be?
It won't be T'Challa, and through Secret Wars.
I think it'll be his father. I think it's going to be a younger
either that
version.
or it's going to be a version of his son that has aged up in the multiverse. And
okay. No, you don't like it?
I need T'Challa back, not some made-up character who's not going to be here again. Like I said, when we have phase 1 of a new franchise, of a new universe, new MCU, new producer, he's not going to go, let me give T'Challa a bastard son in Haiti and make that my main guy. There's no lasting effect.
Is he a bastard son, though?
Was he married to Nakia?
We don't know. I thought they said that they.
It's in another universe. Anything's possible. Yeah. I think they should bring back Black Panther from another universe, but have him be Asian.
I think that when we get behind a character and we put all the resources behind him,
I know.
Sure that he laughs. And not a one-time.
T'Challa and Storm's child. Okay.
I want T'Challa, please, and with capital T and a capital C.
He's not canon though. He was like in the Elseworld or something like that.
Hey, this is adaptation. This is the MCU. This is multiverse. You never know.
Yeah, it is the multiverse now. On the multiverse have all merged, so I mean, it's who knows.
Yeah, see, and that's what Secret Wars is. There's all the incursions. No more universes exist. Just Battle World. When the heroes win, spoiler alert, they can be like, can the universe exist again where T'Challa didn't die? And I mean, T'Challa gets back. No one talks about.
Here's the other thing that everybody needs to remember. Also, I'm so glad you brought up Secret War. When the heroes win. At the end of the comics, again, spoiler alert, sorry folks. At the end of the comic, when the heroes won, the Beyonder granted each and every one of them a wish. What's to stop one of them from wishing to have T'Challa come back to life? What's to stop that from happening? The Beyonder can literally do anything, as long as he's within his universe.
The issue isn't an in-universe thing. The issue is, does Ryan Coogler, Kevin Feige, and some of the heads want to admit that T'Challa can be on screen again, or do they have this loyalty that Chadwick didn't ask for, that only Chad can be T'Challa? That's the problem.
There's the problem, right?
We don't know what
if that problem gets addressed, it could happen, though.
We've heard
interviews. What conversations Chad would have with Kevin Feige or Coogler, so we can't speak for him as we are now, because we don't know what his wishes were.
Yeah.
So he never told Ryan Coogler or Kevin Feige about his cancer. They all found out the same day that we found out. Only his immediate family knew. And his brother Derek Boseman says Chad would have wanted a recast. And he said he would have been fine with the recast also, because Chad is not the character. T'Challa's T'Challa. He meant so much to the kids. Like, it's okay on all fronts for this character to resume. And no one would hate Chadwick, because Chadwick was on a mission. He was on code with what Christopher Priest was doing, what Jack Kirby was doing, and that was making so that a black superhero can be as hot as some of the other guys, like in the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. That's the mission, and I don't want to ever cite Chadwick Boseman as this roadblock for that mission. Chadwick wasn't that. He was the guy who played T'Challa to make T'Challa more popular. So we shouldn't be like, in the name of Chadwick, T'Challa needs to stop. Then we're dishonoring him.
Well,
to Chadwick. I like what you did there. That was nice.
We're just saying that the actors and the director needed time. That's all. That's all.
Well, it's been how many years now?
If I maybe I misunderstood you. They needed time? Sure. Killing the character, announcing we will not recast, that's not the same thing. It felt kind of definitive back in 2020 that this guy wouldn't come back, this character wasn't resuming, and it was it for him. And there's been nothing since to say T'Challa will return. There's been no announcements.
Yeah.
And one thing we're forgetting is the 616 is not the MCU. They are not the same universe. They could do what the hell they want in the MCU. So we might see something pop from a dimensional portal. We might get anything We get Ryan Gosling playing Black Panther.
You might get a reboot. Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Fuck
Hey.
it. Fuck it.
Man, I'm happy.
Hell yeah.
It's not going to happen, but
It
Hey,
happened in a Deadpool movie.
Yeah, Taj, are you here to confirm you're playing T'Challa?
I would love that, honestly.
What?
But,
There you go.
I would love that. But,
Now, he's awake. He's on a better show. Of course he's awake. He falls asleep on your show. Damn.
Listen, I'll be gone in a little bit, but
Yeah, he's
we're not
leaving.
cousins.
He has to go
Like,
train for Black Panther 3.
Yeah. Go hit the
If we're,
gym.
if we're calling out characters we want to be, my actual name is Richard Franklin. So if Franklin Richards
no.
casting out there,
Oh, that's kind of
No.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the what is it? The MCU is 19999 something.
1 in
like
5
that.
nines. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
199.
1999.
No.
99. The rise of
that.
Black Panther 3, the rise of Taj. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I will take it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Or what did Oscar Isaac say in Spider-Verse? He said it out loud. I think he's like Earth 1999. Yeah.
The way he 199. Oh God.
It's a lot.
I'll sell you this car right now for $199,999.
I'd like
Here's
to
Cal
play,
Worthington in his dog spot.
I'd like to play Green Arrow in the MCU. Can that work out? No.
That works.
I think it'd work. Who cares?
Who?
Yeah.
right? Green Arrow. Yeah, why not?
Who's gonna play him?
Me. I'm Green Arrow. Come on now.
I want to see you fit in that outfit.
Hell yeah! I actually have the Green Arrow outfit. I actually have the Green Arrow outfit from the show. I do have one.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Green Arrow in the MCU. Why not?
You'll play Calendar Man and you'll like it.
Oh yeah, in the MCU. Wait. What movie am I in though? What movie am I in though? That's the question.
You'll have nothing to like it.
Yeah, you'll like what movie though? What upcoming movie? Calendar Man. What would that work for?
Oh man.
Eternals 2. Let's think. Spider-Man 4. There you go.
Sure.
Tom Holland. Why not?
No, just put him in a Mandalorian movie. Call it a
Hell
day.
yeah. I'll be in the Mandalorian
There you
movie
go.
as Calendar Man. Who cares? Who gives a shit?
How you guys
Process
feel
over,
about
Why not?
how we feel about the Mando movie happening? That one I have faith in.
Wait, what?
The Mandalorian movie.
There's a Mandalorian movie being considered?
It's being shot right
No.
now.
Yeah, it's man shot. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
The teaser already leaked from
Yeah.
D23.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah,
okay, I'm sorry. When D23 hit, the only thing I remember was the Tron announcement. After that, I was so.
Oh,
geeked
you didn't
out, I
hear
didn't pay
about the
attention.
Rock? You didn't hear
We're
about
doing
Dwayne
this
the
here.
Rock Johnson's Monster Jam monster truck fucking movie?
Oh,
I can't
God.
about that.
That's
That's
a real
gonna
thing.
tank.
God.
That's
a
gonna be
real
right up
thing.
there with the Tooth Fairy. So they're making a Mandalorian movie. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking
And
forward to that.
The Rock has been cast as Mara Jade.
Oh, hell no.
I'm excited
He's not-
about that
he's not
Tron
gonna wear
movie, though.
wigs.
I'll tell you, when they announced who was doing the music for it, I was like, okay, I'm on board already. 9 Inch Nails doing the music for all the music for it. I was like, this is going to be even better than Daft Punk. This is going to be fantastic. We're gonna get a nice movie with
hopefully the general
some
audience
great music.
Hopefully the general audience responds to this Tron because they haven't responded to the first two very well.
The first one got responded to well. The second one, people's expectations were just way too high. They were expecting a lot more action, and I'm sorry, but with as much time that had passed, they needed to do a lot of explaining to catch up to where we were. Now, luckily, hopefully, we won't have to wait another 20 years for this one, like we had to the last one. I don't know, we'll see. But with 9 Inch Nails doing the music, I'm excited.
Well, it's already
I'm
been
a music
15
guy,
since
so.
the last one, almost.
What's that?
It's already been almost 15 years since the last one. 'Cause that came out when I was in college.
It's been that long.
Oh,
It's like 2010, yeah.
oh my God.
You know, I like Jared Leto. I don't know how the people feel about him starring in
Morbius?
I'm not
I
gonna
don't.
lie, I'm a little worried about
Really
that.
don't.
I like Morbius. You know, I didn't
Okay,
take it as an
alright.
MCU. I didn't take it as an MCU movie. I just took it as Dave Van.
Did you stand up and give a round of applause to Madam Web when it finished?
I watched. Wait, did I watch? Did I watch? No, I waited for Madam Web.
I love that you had a question. Did I see that movie?
I don't think
I have not.
I saw it.
I was gonna go see it.
Movies, so I saw it. And I do not want to see it again.
So you gave a round of applause, right? You're like at the end.
I think when I was able to get out of my seat, yes.
Standing ovation, gotcha. Cool, awesome.
I was gonna go see it until I got on this Creators Council, and everybody on the Creators Council trashed it. And I was like,
it's
never
terrible.
mind, I'm not gonna go see it.
The worst thing, I was questioning my life.
Thinking when they approved
I had a hard time picking what was worse between Morbius and that. I think Madam Web is worse to me because
Madam Web is cool.
so boring. Like,
you needed more action.
Oh, which one do we want more? Madam Web 2 or Borderlands 2? Ooh.
Oh God! Put them both in the dumpster.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
This is how bad Borderlands 1 was.
I'll take Madam Web 2.
People leaked it, the full version, not a screenshot, not a screen capture, a full version of the movie, leaked it on YouTube 3 weeks after it got released in theater. Nobody copyright claimed it. It's still on YouTube. The full movie.
Yeah,
I downloaded it.
That's really bad.
They don't care. They're Gearbox just basically wiped their hands of it and said, we have nothing to do with this. It's kind of like George Lucas wiping his hands of the Christmas, the Star Wars Christmas special. It doesn't exist.
He had more enjoyment selecting it than actually watching it.
Is it on Netflix?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's taking up space somehow.
Okay, is it one of those movies that's so bad it's good, like you have to watch it? No, it's just bad.
To me, I think that's Morbius.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Morbius has some entertainment value.
Morbius is like cringe, laughing stupid. Madam Web is just like cringe. Oh my God, why the fuck is this a thing? Movie?
Why am I here?
There's
watching this
even
crap?
to laugh at.
No, and people were openly laughing at Madam Web because of how uncomfortable it is.
It was
Lionsgate did not have a good year. They had Borderlands. They released The Crow. They're about to put out Megalopolis, which is going to be the worst bomb of the year.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, what's going to be worse? Craven comes out this year, and I have absolutely no faith in Craven.
I don't care. I don't care for Craven.
But they got the Naruto movie.
What Lionsgate does?
Yep.
Who gives?
Okay. Well, I believe they have it. I'm going to be curious to see how that one comes out. Yeah. But looking at their recent track record, I don't have a whole lot of faith in it.
Me personally, Deadpool and Wolverine was amazing, so I'm good for the year. Like, I'm just really happy that turned out to be such a good movie.
Oh, that turned out fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Megalopolis. I just don't understand. I see this image and I question what is this? I don't understand what's happening here.
What is it?
Is that a hammer?
Oh
T-square.
God!
It's a T-square.
It's a
T-square.
It's a ruler.
It's it's trying to be a lightsaber, maybe.
I don't know. There's also like this too, where he's like, I don't know.
The fuck.
I got nothing.
It's a prison.
So I'm trying to understand. So I guess
it's a gyroscope.
His character built Megalopolis. He built the city, or he's built. I don't know. I'm confused because the trailers don't make any fucking sense to me.
None. I've watched the trailer. And I'm like, I don't get it. What's this movie about?
Apparently,
a guy who builds a giant city.
There's people who have seen this movie already who can't.
Coppola?
Yeah, Coppola.
It's about his ego.
Yeah, there's people that have seen this film that don't know how to explain it.
You know that who said it was about his ego? Who said that?
I just said that.
I think you might be onto something. He did come out of retirement to make this movie, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he's already talking about his next movie after this.
He was playing golf with George Lucas. George Lucas beat him, and he wanted to get back at him. He's like, "Oh, watch! I can do sci-fi. You'll see."
Oh yeah, watch this.
George Lucas.
Hold on. Let me pull it out. Look at that. Yeah.
And I'm trying to understand, because if we can't understand what the fuck's going on, how do the actors who were in this movie understand what the fuck's going on?
Maybe they're making the trailers intentionally
confusing. But there's people who've seen the movie that literally say it's the most divisive thing they've ever seen. They don't know what to think of it.
Huh. That's actually optimistically, like, I'm glad to hear that stuff. It's divisive. Like, some people love it and some people hate it.
Yeah, well, there's people that say, I don't know how to explain what I just witnessed because they're so confused on it.
Oh, like that.
And then there's people that are saying it's the worst thing they've ever seen. People are saying that, you know, there's some really good things in it, but then there's people that are saying it's not going to be a divisive film of the year. It's going to be the divisive film probably of the decade. Because people are so confused. I think the problem is Ford Coppola's mashing in 40 years of ideas into a movie, and it doesn't make sense.
The one thing I feel like I could maybe kind of compare it to is like Tenet or something, but even Tenet has its like staunch defenders. Like me personally, I've seen it once. I still have no idea what's going on, so I should probably watch it again. But there are people who will live and die by that movie, and because Nolan, is Nolan and everything.
When does it come out? Is it coming out tomorrow?
What?
Megalopolis?
When is Megalopolis coming out?
So this movie is literally
shit!
Wait.
Madam Web, it's coming out this week.
What day?
Starting tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow? Thursday?
Friday.
Right.
Yep. September 27th.
Friday.
I might have to go see this movie.
I'm seeing it.
I think there's other movies I still need to watch Transformers 1. Probably still need to go see the Wild Robot comes out too. I probably want to watch that. My God,
really good thing about the Wild Robot.
I need to catch up on some shit. Damn.
Yeah,
one of the red flags of Megalopolis.
Pretty good.
One of the red flags is the casting. Like in the trailer when they show you Natalie Emmanuel, Adam Driver, and that's all like on the page for a few seconds.
Yeah,
that's kind of proof that you don't really got a good story. It's just come here to see all the stars.
Come here. It's all star power driven. Yep.
Between Megalopolis and Herald of the Purple Crown.
Yes.
The Academy Award, Herald of the Purple Crown.
Oh my God.
Let's see. So there is a screening tomorrow at 8:30 for Megalopolis that I can go to. But how long is this movie? 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Okay.
You ready to sit through what could possibly be 2 hours and 18 minutes of an absolute dumpster fire?
Nope, no. It's 218 of the newest big franchise. You know, all the money that
this is the new MCU, guys.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he built this gigantic city, and soon we will see the judges.
Oh, so
taking care of the law and order.
Megalopolis is not, because see, I have a theater that's like 5 minutes from my house. They're not playing it in my theater. They're only playing it in the next town over in the bigger town theater. They're not even playing it. They're not even playing it here.
I'm gonna look at my theater see if they are.
I'll look at mine.
Now, I know the Wild Robot's playing in my small, because it's a smaller theater. I'm in a smaller town here, but I know they're playing it there because they've been having like it's right there. Yeah, they've been having like posters up for the Wild Robot.
Canada Grabs and Jake made the same joke at the same time. It's the MCU Megalopolis Cinematic Universe.
I love how they at the same time they both had the same dumb idea. Wait, Ultrapolis.
Oh my God! There's no theater. Check this out. There is no theater within 30 miles of me that is showing it.
That's probably a gift.
Okay,
maybe.
So mine has
the closest one is downtown Los Angeles.
Do I want to waste money on this?
So it's not being shown anywhere in Hollywood. It's there's your first big hit. It's not being shown anywhere in Hollywood. Not North Hollywood, West Hollywood, Hollywood. Wow. The closest one I'm in San Fernando Valley. The closest one is at the Regal LA Live on Olympic Avenue in downtown Los Angeles.
Hey, David,
that should tell you something.
Thousand Oaks guy here, David. I know what you're talking about.
Who's in Thousand Oaks? That was my hometown.
That's a driving.
That's where I grew up.
Me too.
You still there?
Tickets.
Northridge,
Northern Oregon. But
now I'm in Northridge. So
yeah, tickets for the 8:30 showing of Megalopolis, the biggest cinematic masterpiece of the century, is $13. Do I want to spend $13 to go watch this fucking movie?
Hold on, I bet you I can beat
It'll be
that.
on digital in 3 weeks.
I'll bet
that's
you I can
actually a
beat
fair
that.
point. It's going to be on digital so fast. But do I want to go experience it in theater? Because there's that live interaction bit where a guy has to come out and ask Adam Driver's character a question live in the movie. It's a whole thing.
Wow.
I got you beat. $23
to go see Megalopolis.
Yeah, $23 to go see it.
Why is it $23?
Because it's Los Angeles.
Oh, that's stupid as
yeah,
shit.
theaters there are pretty expensive.
Fuck that. Oh, Gore wants to be the guy that asked Adam Driver the question in the interactive part. I want to be that. I want to be the guy.
Megalopolis is such an 85-year-old's idea of what a sci-fi should be called.
The
Megalopolis.
synopsis is an engineer wants to rebuild a giant megacity after New York falls in a disaster.
It sounds interesting.
Sounds just like Judge Dredd, doesn't it?
Well, but
it's a megacity.
I'll say the synopsis, it's basic, but it sounds interesting. But man, that trailer doesn't like. The only line you get is like, "I want to rebuild this city," and then from there, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
As long as they cast Carl Urban as Judge Dredd, I'm good with it.
If Judge Dredd is in this movie, I'll go watch it.
They have it in my they have it in my theater opening tomorrow.
But it has to be Carl Urban.
One showing. One showing tomorrow. One showing.
Yeah, I would watch Carl Urban as anything.
Yeah, they only have one showing on Thursday for at the theater, and let's see, on Friday they have a 12:20, a 3:20, a 6:20, and a 9:20. So
I got a 6 o'clock and a 9:20.
Fuck.
I got 2 showings in LA.
I don't know if I want to waste my money on this. God,
you got 3 showings tomorrow.
Give it about a month or two.
It'll be on Netflix in a month. I wouldn't waste your time.
Which means that Netflix will probably pay 10, 15 million for it, unlike Warner Brothers, who got their own streaming service, and Paramount Plus. Then they'll actually get the money off of it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, okay, that's an interesting question, talking about streaming service. Who do you think's going to get it then? I mean, Netflix kind of makes sense, but you know what else kind of makes sense is Prime Video.
Them too.
This looks like a movie that would end up on Prime Video.
Well,
Peacock. Was it from Lionsgate, you said? Or...
Yeah, this is Lionsgate's distributing it. That's all they're doing.
Okay.
They don't have any stake in the actual production or anything. They just, because literally nobody was picking this movie up at all for distributing in the States. So, Redbox, it's gonna go to Redbox. No, look, the funniest thing is because Netflix would be the place to go, just not because of Netflix wouldn't probably earn anything back from it, but it's the place where mostly everybody would watch it because every other services can't compare to Netflix's numbers. So if you want the most people to watch a train wreck, you put it on Netflix.
That's true. Yeah.
Madam Web's there.
That's why, I bet you see, Madam Web was #1 when it released because everyone was like, "How bad is this movie?" So
I have to see it. It can't be that bad.
Yeah, you know, Sony has that deal that all
Sony,
go to.
but that's the thing. That's benefiting Sony because all their crap that doesn't make money is good. Like they're making money from the Netflix deal, so they're fine. But everything that's actually successful is also benefiting from Netflix. So it's a win-win. So if Craven bombs in December, who cares? It's going to be on Netflix in like January, February. Netflix is gonna get #1 on the top movies.
Same thing with the Venom movie.
And Sony's gonna make money. It's whatever.
The problem with Venom's, I mean, I kind of enjoy the first couple of Venom movies, some of them, but like the third one's just gonna go off the back of the first two. I'm sure it's gonna make a decent amount of money.
I like the first one. Wasn't thrilled with the second one.
I thought the second one was entertaining at times, but I like the
pussy.
first one better.
Yeah, I really wanted the Carnage because I love Carnage so much.
I do too.
Let's work.
They made Carnage so weak. I mean, they had to because it was just Venom. If you look at the comics, how many times has Venom beaten Carnage one-on-one? Never. Never happened. He always has help from either Spider-Man or the Fantastic Four or Ghost Rider or someone else comes along and helps him out. Because pound for pound, Carnage will destroy Venom every single time.
I think the third movie is going to make more than the second.
Yeah, it'll make more than the second. Yeah.
Because
I agree. I think the third one will make more.
The comic book community is all excited. Nobody planned to see this movie, but as soon as they Noel's in this, everybody's going to go see it.
I'll go see it. I'll go see the next. I'll go see the third Venom movie. Absolutely. I saw the second one. So
I'll see it for Venom Horse alone.
The horse alone, yeah.
The horse was great,
about there's a Venom frog or something in it.
How fast can you make that thing go without killing it? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
I think Venom Horse makes is in Venom Comics next week. When new comic.
I will say Venom is unironically one of my favorite voices to imitate.
Oh yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Fun. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Brucifier, as a comics guy, do you believe Donny Cates really has that insight? Like, he said initially he was surprised to see that Null was in the trailer, and he and Ryan Stegman discovered it that way, right? But now he's acting like he's part of the process, right?
I think it was all a publicity stunt. He knew.
Yeah.
You know, they reached
Think
out.
he knew.
Yeah, of course he
knew.
So are they getting paid now for being part of the marketing? Are they paid now at all for it? Did they give him like a $10,000 here? We're using your property.
It depends.
Give him a $50 gift card to Best Buy.
It depends on what kind of contract they had with him, because
get to Netflix.
most Marvel contracts up until the modern age of comics, these artists and writers had no rights, no revenue coming in for these characters. So we don't know. And Cates is one of their biggest writers they have.
I think they deserve something, but I don't know what that something is. But they definitely deserve to not have to worry about rent for the next 3 months since their character is in a movie.
Yeah.
Well,
If you get
the good thing about
a big Sony Marvel movie, yeah, you deserve something.
I don't know if you saw Donny Cates' tweet. Was it yesterday? Or IG post.
Did we lose him?
He said,
Yeah, I guess he left. I don't know. He didn't say bye.
Oh,
he
Bye,
said,
Taj.
Should I
he
play
said
it?
Yeah, play
he's
it.
going to be at a con, and he's going to bring his printer and his PC. And if anyone wants to print out a script, he'll print it out and sign it for them. You know, if the price is right. So
wow.
a lot
Money
of these
talks.
artists, a lot of these artists are making their money back doing commissions, doing independent work, and they should all thank Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee demanding top billing for their work, because right now Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee can get $20,000 for a commission on a comic book right now. People will pay that for them too.
They will.
And that trickles down to the other artists.
There you go.
Well, one of the reasons, like, going along those same lines, you know, if you can make money just by signing a piece of paper or signing a character that looks like a character that you played in a movie, you just put your name on it and someone will pay you $20 to do it. Form a line forms to the left, you know. Kind of like wrestlers when they do meet and greets, you know, at these you know, cons, whatever, for, you know, old wrestlers and whatnot. They all sit there at their table, $10 to come up and get an autograph, $15 for a picture, and it comes down to marketing yourself. Obviously, you got to have the value, but like you said, though, if you can make the money just signing a script, do it, because no one else is paying you. Make your money, dude. Hustle.
Jim Lee was at Baltimore Comic-Con. They had a whole 3 rooms for him signing. His signature started at $500.
Oh,
Jesus!
And it was
so
there was thousands, probably 1,000, 2,000 people that got stuff signed over the weekend by him.
See, this fool cleared $1 million just from signing stuff.
That was signing. I could imagine if he did a remark, or he got a commission, or Tom McFarlane did a CGC signing where he goes to CGC and people send their books in to sign. He was charging what, $125 per book?
Wow.
He had, what was it, between 35 and 50,000 submissions. He cleared a couple of million easy.
Damn.
He flew him out, put him in a hotel. All you had to do is just show up and sign stuff.
I want to be that guy. My goodness.
Yeah, making that money.
Here's my pen right here.
Make that money.
Sign me up, man. Put it
$125 is that.
God damn!
So many heroes.
And that was
now here's the question. Was this cash? Or was it checks, credit cards? If it was cash, if it was all cash, undeclarable. Under the table.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with them fucking tech shit. Yeah.
You know, the same thing with Mark Hamill.
Cash can be moved around. Cash can be clean.
700 a signature.
Yeah, well, I saw that image.
And my friend was there. It was a 2-hour wait. The line was wrapped around the con.
Damn.
I was
2-hour wait.
So con in
we laugh at some of these people asking for 700, 500 signature, but there are people out there that were willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, Chuck Norris only charged me $10 for his signature. Damn.
Yeah. What were you saying, Richard?
I was at Superhero Con over the summer, and I got a picture with Aman Vellani for $80, and then I got signatures from her and Tatiana Maslany. I think they were 82, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, no, I mean, some of those are just unbelievable. I saw some, like, I can't remember who, but some of them were in the hundreds for like Jake Gyllenhaal was supposed to be there, and there were a couple other like huge names. Chris Pine was there. There were some huge names that were there that were going for like boatloads of money.
Yeah, and also I think take into account because they have an agent manager, there's taxes, the promoter. Yeah. There's still there's a lot of money to go around. That's why. Yeah, that's why when like actors are asked, like there's some actors that will be open and honest about, okay, how much money did you make off a project? Well, I mean, they may say that I made that money, but I have to pay a bunch of people. Yeah, you know, like so that really I'm not taking all that money home. Now a lot of these bigger actors,
you gotta pay your agent, you gotta pay your legal team who you have on retainer, you gotta. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but at the end of the day, he's still gonna clear at least 50%, at least, probably more, probably closer to 60. But I mean, it's still a good chunk of change he's handing out to people who work for him. So
yeah, whenever I earn super chats, I have to pay this guy because he's my dad. Welcome, Phil.
Hey,
yo,
hey,
dream big, fart loud.
You know, I submitted a book I submitted a book for
for a second.
Linda Carter, and it was $350.
Linda Carter, $350 for a signature.
$350 for Linda Carter.
Damn.
She hardly does signings.
Oh.
There was one cool. There was a big booth of people that were doing. I remember at San Antonio, they were doing them for free, like pictures and signatures and stuff. Like I got Kimberly J. Brown from Halloween Town. I got a picture with her for free.
Nice.
I saw her at San Diego. Cool. She's super cool.
She was so nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
For expensive, Jim Lee and Mark Hamill is our club.
For expensive signatures. Yeah. As long as Jim Lee gets top billing. Mark Hamill won't be happy about that, but
damn.
I didn't get his signature, but Jim Lee walked right by me at San Diego.
Oh man.
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Jim Lee's he's an awesome guy.
He's a funny story about my San Antonio thing. I was on the same flight as Pop Clementieff. I walked by.
Oh, there you go.
So nice. Yeah, I saw her for like 2 seconds. She was like super not really wanting to talk to anybody, so I didn't bother her.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was cool.
I mean, that's true of anybody, though, Canada Graphs. I mean, Mark Hamill can charge that because people will pay it. That's true of anybody. I mean, any musician, actor, you know, whoever, if people are willing to pay, then they're going to charge. It's really that simple. Man. Same thing can be said for merchandise. I went to a Love Bites concert not too long ago. Tickets were $30 to go see the show. $30. You know how much they were charging for their T-shirts? $50. $50. So $30 to see them. $50 for a freaking one color shirt. Wow, I was very upset about that. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
So I'm guessing very easy so you didn't buy the shirt.
I did not. Yeah. I did not, but I sat there and I watched the line of people as they put $100 down and said, I'll take 2. And I'm like, wow. Listen, I have mixed feelings. Good on them for being willing to take the chance to put that price tag on it. Because if you're not willing to ask for it, you're never going to have any chance of getting it. So they did do it. Congratulations to them for doing it. I'm just sitting here scratching my head going, $50 for a shirt when you're charging $30 for the show? That doesn't quite. Now, you go see a band like, I don't know, let's take Journey, for example.
Ooh.
Okay, Journey. You know who Journey is. Don't pretend like you don't know. So a band like Journey who charges like $100 to $120 for a ticket, and they're charging $50 for a shirt. Now, see, that makes a little more sense. because the admission price is like double or triple what the cost of the shirt is. So the shirt doesn't sting as bad. I paid $120 to see them. The shirt's only $50. You flip it around though, and I only paid $30 to see them, but it's $50 for a shirt. It stings a lot more. But they're still but going back to my original point, they're still willing to ask for it, and as a result, people are willing to pay for it.
Yeah, so I
as
think
long
Mark
as they can
Hamill's
make it,
been,
good for them.
Mark's been raising that price over time, and people just continue to pay it. So he's like, all right, let's raise it more.
Let's raise it more.
Yeah.
Why not? Hey,
And
why not?
He's been a very successful voice actor.
Joypad, how dare you?
His
I
voice
stopped
acting,
believing.
That's a good yoke.
That's a great one.
Voice actor,
Be careful with that joke. It's an antique.
With that joke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how much he should charge for his autograph, but it'd probably be pretty damn high. Gore.
Fuck.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Who do you think is the convention king of every genre, actors, wrestlers, comic
I
book?
forgot.
Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno.
Lou
Why the
Ferrigno's
fuck does Gore get a horn and I get a fucking toilet flush? What the fuck kind of bullshit is that?
Your fucking
asked
name's
for
Fart
it.
Loud, bro. What the fuck?
You specifically
I'm
asked for a toilet flush.
I did not.
Chainsaw, back me up here. He specifically asked for me to add
I'm
for
pretty sure he
him
asked
Fart
a
Loud
toilet
anyway.
flush.
The fuck?
Well, I changed my mind.
Fine.
I want make mine sound divine. Fuck.
Divine.
Divine.
Yeah.
But the closest I can give you is
Divine.
this. There you go.
Hey, all right, well, okay, you get the good solid chime.
You
The
know,
alert
to answer
sound.
your question about convention king or queen or whatever, I would say the convention kings or queens will always be the original cast of Star Trek. They
Are you
hit
gonna say
every convention.
Shatner.
year
Power
round.
Rangers. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, Power Rangers, yeah.
Who's left? Shatner.
Shatner.
Shatner, he'll never die.
Is Nicole? Is she still alive?
Takei. No,
Okay. Okay.
Actually,
pretty
I'm
sure
going
Nicole's
on
dead.
Takei's still alive.
Shatner and Takei.
Next year, I'm
Don't
going
forget
on the
about
Pretty sure those are the only two
Cruise.
alive.
Takei's
the
gonna be
Con
on
King
it.
himself.
Wait, a Comic-Con cruise?
San Diego Comic Con's
Yeah.
hosting.
Oh, is that the one
with?
with where Zach? What's his name? Zach. What's his name? Harold and the Purple Crayon. The one.
Oh, Zachary Levi?
Zachary Levi.
Zachary
Is
Levi.
he going on like some cruise thing or something? Like,
Oh, that cruise.
No, I don't think that's
no shit.
February out of Tampa next year. George Takei's gonna be on it.
Of course
Oh,
it
nice.
is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam
I'm-
Jones. I forgot about Sam
So
Jones.
they're doing
Sam
they're doing
Jones.
cons on
Yeah.
cruises now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why not?
Wow,
Yeah,
why
first
not?
official
Hey,
one.
look, Kiss made a Kiss cruise. Jericho made the what is it? I don't forgot the name of his fucking
Jericho
Star
cruise.
Wars
Very,
cruise.
very
Jericho
inventive
cruise.
names.
Yeah, why not? Real original. I mean,
Very
all
inventive
these
names.
cruise ideas are coming up. Why not? Why not?
It's gonna be great. I can already tell.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Woo!
Motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Talk is Jericho. Yeah, that's it. That's his podcast, right?
Yeah.
That's a good name.
That's what his checks say. Harold the Purple Crown
Yeah,
guy.
very good. Yeah, you're the ShamWow guy? No, I'm Shazam. Fuck. God damn it.
Sham wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
The guy that bit the hooker's tongue?
Shablam.
The guy who bit the head off a bat? No, that's Ozzy.
That's
No,
awesome.
I said the hooker. You
That's
don't know
worse.
about the ShamWow guy? He got arrested for biting a hooker's tongue off. Or something
I
like
thought
that.
it was a
I don't know
toe.
about. I don't know about.
Oh,
what?
I thought it was a tongue. I thought she was like going deep on it. He was like, "What the fuck?" And he bit her tongue off or something.
I don't know. I thought it was
I
a
don't
toe,
know,
but okay. I think a tongue makes more sense.
His name was Vince. His name is Vince,
Vince Offer, right? Yeah, no.
What
Yeah,
the
Vince.
fuck? Okay.
He made an amazing movie called
Slap Chop.
Inappropriate Comedy.
a slap chop.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna love my nuts.
So on February 7, 2009, Offer and a 26-year-old prostitute was both arrested in Miami, Florida after a physical altercation. The police report said the woman had bitten onto Offer's tongue and refused to let go.
She
at which point,
bit his tongue. That's
She
right.
bit
Offer
him.
punched her in the face and left her lacerations and
There you
fractures.
go. Yep.
Police later released
Which,
photos of
to
the
be
bloody
fair-
Offer. Damn.
You know, I mean, what are you gonna
Equality.
do at that point? gonna bite my tongue off. I'm sorry. I like that.
When
I need
Offer
that.
spoke later
I need that
on
to
the
lie about my fucking bullshit marketing shit.
Equal rights. Equal rights. Yeah, equal lefts too.
When Offer later on the arrest, he said it probably saved my life. Okay, punching a woman in the face. All right, cool, man.
After shooting his tongue off.
Yeah, man.
Sorry. Oh, I can't do anything about this.
All right,
Because
bigger
then they'll
question.
cancel me on Twitter.
Who makes out with a hooker?
Oh!
I do occasionally.
I would love to see what
make
the
out
hooker
with
looks like.
hookers. Who does that
Occasionally.
shit?
I do occasionally.
No, you don't make out
Oh,
with
yeah, bro.
hookers. They're there.
Don't tell me how to live my life. You're not
I'm
my
not
father.
telling you how to live your life. I'm just saying. You be careful.
I don't know wrong.
Don't
Oh.
tell me what to
You're
do.
literally fucking them. Why not just make out?
Look at that jaw. Oh my god, that is a Joe Swanson jaw if I've ever seen one.
Hey, Peter.
Wow.
Hey, Peter.
Hey,
Peter.
Peter. Hey, it's
Hey,
me,
Peter.
Family Guy.
Toe tongue. What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah, it's whatever. Close.
Yeah, fair.
I didn't
it's
say
fair.
toe, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair.
I knew there was a tongue involved somewhere. There always is. With it.
There's always a tongue somewhere. When there's an arrest, you
I don't know
know.
where it is, but it's somewhere.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
on
All
that
right.
note, on Tones
All right.
and Tongues, I'm going to check out. My wife's been here for
I'm
45
gonna
minutes waiting
leave.
for me, so I got to leave.
I'm
I'm married. I got to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Being married doesn't have
I
anything to
know.
do with it. Oh, I guess.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, David just doesn't
Just
like
say
us
no.
anymore. It's fine.
Say
Yeah,
no.
I don't like you guys. Fine. The truth comes out.
At least you're honest, man. At least you're honest. It's
Nice
okay.
meeting you guys. Brucifer, Chillmonger, Richard, my first time meeting you guys. Nice meeting you guys. Gore,
Same here.
I'm sorry you didn't come on earlier, dude.
Wow.
Would have talked to you more. Phil, whatever.
Fuck you.
Phil, you were here.
There it is.
Fuck all the way off.
Oh, there's a toilet.
Flush that toilet.
And on that note, Chainsaw, thank you for having me as always.
man.
And you'll have the good rest of the show. See y'all later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
What the fuck was that?
Who the fuck?
Finally.
Oh, he played it. He left. Okay. I don't know who that was. I have no idea.
Me either. I don't know.
I don't know.
Me
I
either.
don't think he knew who you were either.
Probably not.
Look like Greg Valentine.
Phil, whatever. You know.
I know, right? I get the whatever. NBD.
You know.
What
Toilet
happens?
flush.
It
Wait,
fucking
oh,
happens.
they are wearing the same shirt. Yeah, they're both. Yeah, what the hell?
What the
Is it
fuck?
the same,
Nah, the
bro?
lighter.
It's not the same. It's close.
Lighter
Very,
color.
very similar on color.
Dude,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait for St. Patrick's Day. Come on.
So many
Oh,
toilets, so
fucking-
little time.
Twitting. St. Patrick's Day? Somebody has St. Patrick's Day? My
Yeah.
There you go,
solo.
Joe. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Become 3 feet tall.
Yes, you are, Gore. Yes, you are.
Leprechaun.
Are you?
I wish I was. That'd be so
I mean,
cool.
I think you are though.
If I could be like the next Peter Dinklage, that'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
You don't have to be
I
angry
won't
either.
shame studios to not hire other dwarf actors though.
So
So
sometimes there are times I wish I was shorter than 6'3".
I'm 6'2". I'm close.
Yeah.
You get on this level, man. Come on now.
I'm trying. Rubber band pull.
Get on that
Yeah.
Stretch.
Stretch me out.
The context. Like, stretch
Yeah,
me
yeah,
out.
Stretch me out. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I think
My
if you
trainer.
ask Peter Dinklage, hey, we can make you taller. It's just a press of a button. You think he'd say yes to it, or you think, no, I love myself so much, I'm gonna stick true? What do you think he'd say?
He said, "Can you do
Probably
the
wasn't
reverse?
so
Make me
flat.
smaller."
Yeah.
This Lord Farquaad.
He's like this big. He's like I can fit him in my hand.
Are you Lord Farquaad?
I'm Lord Fart Quad. Yeah.
Farquaad.
Who's that? Oh, that's just Shrek guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
Shrek villain.
Shrek, the Shrek dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't
Did they actually call him that because it sounds like fuckwad? Is that really the reason?
Probably.
I think so. Yeah.
I heard that. I heard that.
I like that, but
I never
yeah,
thought about that until
probably.
someone told me. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
John Lithgow
Until
did a
about 10
great job
seconds
working
ago, I
that
never
character.
thought about that.
Yeah, John Lithgow was pretty good in that.
Yes,
nothing
sir, he
else.
was. I don't
Nothing
know
else
about that.
ever again.
Nothing. That was his only good movie. Shrek 1. Nothing else.
That's
I don't
it.
know, man.
He
Rise of the
peaked.
Planet of the Apes. Rise of the
Nah,
Planet of the
he's-
Apes is pretty great.
He's not a little small guy. I didn't want to say the other word, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
Peter Dinklage would be upset.
The word that'll get you canned. Yeah.
He'd
Yeah,
pop up in here. What'd you say?
Yeah. What the hell you say?
What did you say?
You want to say that again?
Dinky Boy's gonna show up.
Isn't it Peter Dinklage an elf in that movie Elf? I think it is.
I think
Right?
he is. I know what's his name's in it.
What, Will Ferrell?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
That's not what I was gonna say, but yeah, he is in it. No, that's true. No, isn't the guy from Bad Santa in it? He was in.
Oh, I know what you're talking
the
about.
The dwarf factory.
Yeah.
Was he in that too?
I don't think Tony Cox was in it.
Tony Cox, okay, that's the thing. Yeah. No, okay. Maybe I'm just
No, I don't
assuming he
think
was. 'Cause, you know. Oh no. Was it the Pirates of the Caribbean guy? Was he in it? Maybe he was in it.
Maybe.
I don't know. Was Hornswoggle in it? And I can't think of any other.
David Cornsweet?
You're forgetting Wee Man Kahuna from.
Oh yeah, Wee Man. There you go.
It was was it Wee Man?
I'm running out of dwarf people now.
Yeah, you are.
Mini-Me?
Mini-Me. Yeah, no, he was alive still, so he could have been it.
Was he the same actor from Pirates?
No,
No, they were different people.
no. That guy was,
What was the guy
in
from Jackass?
Wee
That's
Man.
Wee Man.
Wee Man
That's Wee
Kahuna.
Man.
Jason something. Yeah, Acuna,
Yeah.
is that Acuna Matata?
Yes, Jason Wee Man. Mhm.
Yeah.
Jason Wee.
How come we don't know any
Jason Wee.
women who are dwarves?
Woke Hollywood.
They don't exist. Yeah.
They do the opposite in Woke Hollywood. They only show the men. The women get shunned.
They
I
have
don't know. There was
reality
that.
shows.
There was that TV show, the reality TV show with the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck was it
Right.
called?
Yeah, there was.
My mom used
Game
to
of
watch
Thrones?
the shit out of it. No.
It's kind of like reality. In a way.
The next reality show from Max, Incest in the Hills.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be
they do
surprised.
that. What's that one show that's I think still going on where the moms are trying to hook up with their own sons or some shit like that? What was that
Oh,
called?
like, it's like a whole trick. Like
MILF something.
yeah, because the moms go on this.
McFarlane or
They go on this
Milk
show where
Manor.
they're supposed to
MILF
be
Manor. There you go.
like yeah, the mom's supposed to go on like some like they're going on some sort of show to meet
Yeah.
a guy, and then it turns
Yeah.
out it's all their
It's their
sons.
sons.
Ooh, but they're
Whoa.
What?
ooh.
Wacky.
Jesus Christ.
So
Wacky
Mr.
is it?
McMahon had a Netflix docu-series, 6 episodes. I got to see the first one. Anyone see any of it?
No, I need.
I've
heard about it.
Middle. Actually, I probably should have soon because I'm in the middle of writing an article on everybody in it. I've watched like maybe an episode and a half, 2 episodes or so, but
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
not,
amazing
because
how many
wrestling's kind of
people-
dumb. But that's just
How many people turned a blind eye to everything that happened in the WWF back then?
Well, it's the same.
There was grooming, pedophilia. It was so much stuff that
You
went
could- you-
on. It's
okay.
insane.
Apply everything you just said to Vince McMahon, and then apply it also to Sean Combs. Same
And
kind of
Harvey
conversation.
Weinstein
And Harvey Weinstein, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, and some other people that won't be named yet because I don't know who they are yet, but I know they exist. Those fuckers.
For sure.
We got you.
Yes.
Our sites. We don't know who
This
you
is-
are.
this is
I
list
think I should
somewhere.
probably make my
This
exit
list.
too because I still got to finish that up and I still got a lot.
Fine.
Do you think?
Bye.
Do you think Sean Combs will commit suicide? Like
I think he's gonna get Epstein. He's gonna get Epstein. Like it's gonna be.
You
oh,
forgot
he
the
committed
quotey
suicide.
fingers when you said that.
He's gonna get Epstein for sure.
Yeah.
Like people are gonna write it off as suicide. Someone's gonna fucking off his ass while he's in
Yeah.
prison.
Oh,
Guarantee it.
Yep.
so
The-
I think
The cameras
I
don't
think
work. The
Epstein,
prisoners will be
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Exactly.
I think Epstein faked it. I think that he's still perfectly fine and well.
Oh,
they
yeah.
all believe he's dead. So that's what when
I
he
just
said,
Wow,
saw
you
an
are-
He's
AI
on the same
class
island with
about that.
Elvis.
You were
and,
just on point for your fucking conspiracies today, aren't you? Holy shit.
what was the other conspiracy theory of mine?
Fuck if I know. I don't remember. There was a couple of them.
They exist though.
He doesn't know.
Was it the Marvel thing?
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
I love
I was,
this
I was
show.
in and out on that little.
all this shit happened.
conversation
Apparently,
stuff.
that's going to happen in 20 years, and it's totally not going to happen in 20 years. Yeah. That.
Well, the sun will explode and we'll all be dead anyway. So that doesn't even matter.
Perfect
Bingo.
evolution
Exactly.
of beard
Yeah.
growth.
Hell
That's-
yeah.
God, I hope
Yeah.
for that.
Get him
day.
move us around.
That's on Twitch.
Yeah. I'm
Whoa.
surprised. It's Polar Nights, man. Do you not know Polar Nights?
No.
I don't know.
It's the perfect evolution of beard.
But yeah, I should probably head out for the night. But
Hi, man.
but
Thanks
thank
for
you
being
again.
here.
Thank you again for having me on.
Of course.
It was
Appreciate
blast
it.
as always.
Of course.
All right, good.
Have a good night,
Good
man.
meeting the new guys and good seeing you, Chainsaw.
Bye,
Hopefully-
man.
hopefully I'll be
Have a
here,
good night.
be here another time.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes, of course. See you, man.
All right, see you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Right.
Who the fuck was that? Who the fuck? Where'd it come from?
What the
Fucking
fuck was
weirdos.
that? Who the fuck was that?
Who the fuck?
Who in the fuck was that?
Yeah, I,
Who
don't know
am
where, I think Johnny's dead.
Sorry, I
I
didn't mean to laugh.
keep getting all these alerts saying Agatha episode 3 is amazing.
Good.
What is
Yeah.
I hear it's. I hear it's.
I'm
I hear
sure.
it's woke. I hear it's woke.
What?
what? No, witches.
I didn't know that. Really?
Haven't watched it yet.
A show about witches is woke. No,
There's a female lead.
I'm gonna wait till the end of the stream before I watch Agatha.
Yeah, I haven't even watched episodes 1 and 2.
I heard it was her
I
all
like
along.
Max Praetorian? What the fuck?
Max Praetorian. What is that?
I'm playing Rifts Apart. Ratchet and Clank.
I'll say that sounds
nice.
familiar. So,
When's the last time you played a Pokemon game?
A couple hours,
Yeah.
literally like 2 hours before the stream
I was
started.
gonna say like probably an hour ago. So me, it's been
Why?
It's been a while.
Because I wanted to know, like, do you like it? Like the DLC? Because you're talking about Scarlet and Violet, right?
Yeah.
So do you like the DLC? Like, what are you doing?
I 100% at both of them. So
Nice.
yeah,
You play? Did you ever play Power World?
I haven't. I know it's on PS5, but I haven't had the chance
Yeah,
to check it
that
out
was
yet.
that was actually a pretty interesting surprise yesterday. Like, oh,
The-
Power
yeah,
World
it's
PS5
really-
now.
It drops the same day that everyone's like, "Oh, Nintendo's suing the fucking
Yeah.
developer Power."
Yeah.
I'm just like, "Oh, that's
It was leaked ahead, so that didn't surprise me. But
yeah,
It was literally Sony going, "Ha Nintendo, we got Power World."
yeah."
we
Yep.
got it.
What was it rumored it was going to drop the day they showed it at the?
No, I don't think so. But that didn't surprise me. I was just like, yeah, that's probably gonna come like day of.
I didn't find it all that surprising either. Yeah,
I thought the service
That
was
was
going to
cool.
go down
That's
when they
cool.
announced the
Yeah.
lawsuit,
The
but
thing that sucks is that people have to pay for it because on
Right.
Xbox it was on Game Pass, so
right.
I don't think the game's free. At least I
How,
don't
mu-
think
how
so.
much is it on PlayStation?
$500.
Probably like $29.99, like it was on
Yeah.
Steam. I
Like
think.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think it's like actually coming out because I think it's like game preview still or whatever the hell Xbox's thing is called, like the early access. I want to say it wasn't technically officially out or something like that. So I think,
I'm going to have a cigarette and go check the price of Power. I'll be right back.
oh hell yeah,
For sure.
And
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo's always suing them because the leaks of the new model for their Switch console sequel
yeah,
came out. So that was this. All right, let's sue these guys finally.
yeah.
Yeah.
That looked pretty real, I would say that one, because there's always like a leak that comes out like this is the design, and it's just like nah, that's bullshit. There's no way. But the newest one, because we're so close to when they're probably going to announce it, I actually believe that one because they're going to probably announce it in the next month or two. I have a feeling like
The name needs to be right. Super Switch,
Yeah.
yes. But
Super Nintendo
Switch
Switch.
2?
Super Nintendo Switch would be perfect.
Super
but,
Nintendo Switch. I'm right there with you. That'd be ideal.
they're not going to do it. That's why it's perfect. So they're not going to do it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's
The only things they do right is games. Everything else around the games they fuck up with. Like
Have they ever admitted the name Wii U was a problem?
I hope
No.
I hope so because that was definitely a problem.
That was a problem.
I'm gonna assume they did at one point say like
That was
Like
easily their worst system, bar none.
yeah.
The Wii U.
I didn't hate the Wii U though. There were some good things on it. I actually really like Miiverse. I thought that was cool. Just being able to like, all right, I'm done with
Yeah,
this game. Let me check
yeah.
Miiverse, see what memes people are drawing about the games and stuff. It was always fun. to
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah, Miiverse was fun. I kind of
Yeah.
miss. If there was one thing I missed, it was probably that.
Yeah, I wish that was
Yeah.
on Switch. That would be cool.
Yeah, me too. I wish
Switch
it
is
was
pretty
cool.
bare bones when it comes to like that's what I also like about Xbox and PlayStation. You can go people's profiles and like see their achievements or whatever. Oh, they're streaming right now, straight on their Xbox or whatever. You can go.
Yep.
Watch, a lot of
Yeah.
like interactivity where.
Whereas
Switch is
Nintendo,
like,
it's very like MySpace. You see what
Yeah.
people are playing, and that's about it.
that's
You
about
see
it.
if they're
yeah.
online. Yeah.
Yeah, and some people hide it too. I have a lot of people on my friends list that hide it, so I'm like, I can't even see what the fuck they're playing. They might as well. They're just a
Yeah.
name. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
One is racist, one's Italian.
No.
There they are. What's up,
Which
boys?
one is it?
Which one? Let's find out.
We swapped. Now I'm Italian. And I'm the racist.
You guys were
It's
bashing on
me.
Wii U, so I figured I'd hop in.
Oh, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Of course.
No,
Yeah,
I'm-
Joypad Jake, the
uh,
Wii U of this
I,
call right now.
I am joining that club completely. I thought the Wii U was easily
God
their
damn
worst
it.
thing that far.
Yeah.
Oh damn it! He fucking agreed with me. Shit.
No, I died. in
Son of a
Ratchet and
bitch.
Clank.
It was also really stupid how there was such a small friends list limit on that thing. You had to keep like removing people and shit.
Yeah, 100
That
friends.
was stupid.
Yeah.
To be fair, at the time, I'm pretty sure 360 still had that also. I think 100 friend limit. And then they removed it eventually. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that it didn't until the Xbox One came out. I think
Yeah.
that's when they.
Yeah, that's
There were a
just stupid
few.
to even
There
have
were a
that.
few good
Yeah.
things in the Wii U. I mean, I'm not gonna say it didn't have its good games
Oh, it had
because I
good
mean,
games.
hell, that
They're on
friggin-
Switch now, though.
that Super Mario Maker game, that original one, was still a blast to play. You know,
Oh yeah,
people would say it's probably been out.
3D World's great.
One.
Mm-hmm.
Which
3D
I don't know
World's
if I
great.
Splatoon.
Wii World,
Splatoon was
Splatoon.
great. Yeah.
Well, Splatoon was great eventually, but when it released, it's like they released half of it at launch.
It was a good half though.
Good half,
shit.
yeah.
Pretty fun.
Well,
It has the best version of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. You can look
Oh,
at the
no.
map.
get away from your camera. Stop that. Stop that. No, you stop. I see you. No one else see. I can see you. Stop that.
Oh no.
Hey, stop it, fucker!
We're going international, Canada Crafts.
Oh no.
Okay, I was worried for a second. We're fine.
Yeah. What's up, man?
When aren't you worried?
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
That's true. My job is a high anxiety inducer.
Yes, it is.
I was having
aren't
a
even
small
higher.
fit with my phone. I had accidentally at some point turned off the auto rotate on my phone, and I couldn't get the camera to go sideways. So I did not know how to reset it because I'd never set it up to begin with.
Oh,
So
man,
it took
that
me a
was
few
so
minutes
funny.
to figure out.
Figure out.
Yeah.
Out.
figured out.
Out.
Figured out.
So
Out.
what's new?
We're just making fun of you being Canadian. I
We're just
guess,
making
huh?
funny of you. Yeah.
I didn't want to, but they were doing
I
it.
understand the jealousy. I understand it.
Yeah,
Jealousy.
Yeah.
You're
that's
funny.
true.
We can't all have our milk in bags.
True, we can't, including here.
God is
That's only an East Coast thing.
I put my milk in a bag
Yeah, he's
because I'm dreaming. I'm a dreamer, bro.
His side of Canada's better.
My milk
yeah.
is in my titties. Oh, sorry. That's
Oh,
Johnny's
hell yeah,
job,
that's
not mine.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's mine.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Titty-
I,
titty
you
milk.
Oh,
inject
that was
milk in your
classic bait
tits,
right
so
there,
you
Johnny.
can-
Come on.
Yeah, that's a wild fetish.
Who doesn't want titty milk? Come on
Some
now.
substance
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
Titty milk is fucking amazing.
The people who drink fucking almond milk apparently don't.
Damn.
Okay, anyone who drinks almond milk over titty milk is fucking ridiculous. Okay, that's
I mean,
end
hell,
of conversation.
they said
I don't
in
drink
the
it over
range.
it, but I've had almond
Yeah.
milk. That's fine.
I'm gonna drop you guys in a little piece of knowledge here, but almond milk's not milk because
No, it's,
an almond doesn't have a breast.
yeah.
Exactly.
Just
Not the
pointing
way
that
I
out.
Not that you know of.
Yeah, not the way I use it.
It's
Oh,
almond
I've
juice.
seen an almond up close.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen some.
okay.
I've seen some hot almonds.
Oh,
We do actually
Squeeze them dry.
get almonds in Canada.
What?
Can you squeeze
That's
an
not-
almond
Yeah.
hard and get a milk?
That's not true. You don't get,
Show me the tint on an almond.
yeah, you don't get almonds in Canada. That's not a thing.
Yeah, no, since like 2023, they started
What?
selling them here now. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Whoa.
All right.
There's
They banned
rumors.
them, bro.
Rumors we might even get cashews soon.
That's like
Cash.
next
Oh.
year.
We should
Yeah.
ban that.
Do
from
you
the
guys?
happening. They
Do you
shouldn't get
guys
that.
have a TV up there?
Yeah,
TV.
those are 2 letters.
I don't.
Do you have
I
the
don't know
letters
who that
T and
is.
V up
I don't
there?
know if it's a part of the Canadian alphabet, but
We have TV and they have igloos.
oh
Yeah,
no.
come on now.
Yeah, how are you talking to us now?
Yeah, man. yeah. He's doing some like VPN
Yeah,
rogue shit here.
Dixie cup string
I
and
want-
shit.
I have this connected to my walkie-talkie,
Oh,
and I have those like roll-up cameras that you used
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
back in the day.
Oh
I
yeah.
have one of
Yeah,
those
those-
connected, and it's just taking a lot of photos at a time.
Oh wow.
damn.
And
you're getting
yeah,
them developed immediately too.
How expensive is the film?
yeah. I mean, thing is, up here everybody's got a photo developing machine because we don't have the internet, so you
Right,
just have one available everywhere
And
you go.
And you're just predicting what we're saying and responding to it as
Yeah. It's all AI shit. He's just
Yeah,
running
potatoes
through it.
are a very delicious meal. You're correct.
Yeah, I did
And
say that.
considering the amount of set footage you've had over the years, I imagine you have a pretty big machine for that stuff.
Yeah, all the shit you cover. Yeah.
Oh, he ignored you just like he normally would if he was here.
Oh,
That was
come on,
good.
he's not you.
He's still laughing though, not responding. I see.
So are you guys still a country? Like we don't get the news here either. So.
We actually broke apart about a month ago, so we're kind of in a Civil War right now. Yeah, Civil War 2.
Yeah, Civil War 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Fuck's Iron Man.
We broke apart from the Beatles.
Yeah, we got Jesse Plemons instead, dude.
Fuck Iron Man.
He's like, which one? Which kind of American are you? I'm like, oh no.
We had a worse
Breaking Bad kids about to murder me.
We had a worse breakup than the Beatles.
Game night kids about to murder me.
Oh yeah, the Beatles. Yeah, that's true. No, the Beatles are still together in my country. The fuck you talking about?
There's only 2 Beatles left, so I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only going to be Beatles for only so long, and then it's going to be Beatle.
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
Damn,
I actually heard like whenever the next one, whenever the next one dies off, the other one is legally obligated to die as well, and that way they all go at once.
Is it going to be Paul or is it going to be Ringo that goes first? That's the fucking question.
Oh, it's going to be Ringo. That guy looks like he's been dead for 24 years.
Is someone going to John Lennon them?
The guy looks ready for the
shit!
Kingpin.
Wow.
Here comes the gun. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, no.
Jesus!
Well, there goes monetization.
Well, okay. We've
There's
eventually
no coming back from this.
we've
That
gone
was
into
George
dark
Harrison.
territory.
Wow.
You know, we're at
You
2
can cut
hours.
that
That's
part out.
This is the
fucking
point of no
good.
return.
I didn't
Disappointing
do it.
You didn't make the song.
Yes, you did.
No, I mean
You
the
didn't write
John
the
Lennon
song.
one. I didn't do
No,
that one.
I didn't mean that. No, there
Yeah,
comes
I'm not
the
Mark
gun. I
David
didn't mean that.
Chapman.
Yeah, you fucking did.
Well, on that note, Ronan, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Fuck, here we go.
What are your thoughts on
Ronan?
Here Comes the
It's
Gun?
the scoop, simp. What's up, Ronan?
You're joining a little bit of a low
That's my
point.
favorite
Sorry,
Beatles
bro.
song, by the way. Not the gun one. The
Here
song.
comes the gun.
This is the song.
Yeah, I
My-
wonder why.
My Beetle heart right now is just being like, what the fuck is happening, man? Like,
No, I started the Beatles conversation. That one's
Yeah,
on
that's
me.
your fault.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything. You should just
No,
let.
Gord took it.
Well, I just said
That's not
Gore
him.
for a joke. That was really fucking funny, dude.
imagine this. No
Johnny, I had a feeling you would find it funny.
There's no ducking.
Yeah, I'm not a Beatles fan, so I thought that was fucking hilarious.
No, I just figured the inner mafia inside you was laughing.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, fuck
Why?
it, sure.
Why?
Because he's racist towards Italians.
With our Civil War, we're not making any money. Well, actually, no, we don't make any money from
thank you,
Canada
bro.
money, anyways.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
20 cents over here. So.
True.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's gonna be a fight, and Superman's gonna be like, "All right, let's fight." I think that's what happens.
Maybe that's not Superman and Lois. Maybe that's something else.
Jordan is going to put on
Sam and Leroy?
Larry. Yeah, Leroy.
Yeah.
I always forget the name.
So Canada,
Yeah.
we know that you
Classic.
wrote all the scripts. So how does it end?
Yeah, so I'm not really supposed to tell, but since you guys are here and I doubt anyone will ever see this,
That's true.
Chrissy becomes Superman.
That makes sense.
Chrissy.
Phil was right.
That makes sense.
Phil knew.
Yeah,
Phil
Phil
knew.
knew. Yeah,
Oh,
I think-
that thumbnail of the Riddler. Did he know? It's like, it's just, that's Phil.
Did he know?
Did he know?
Fun fact: the Riddler will be in the finale too. He's going to be the one that creates
That's
the
Tom
riddle that
Cavanaugh's
Chrissy solves to become Superman.
Oh, and it's
That's
Jim
who Tom
Carrey.
Cavanaugh's
Back.
playing the Riddler.
It's Jim Carrey and Paul
Jim
Dano.
Carrey's
They
the
both play.
Riddler
Well,
again.
it
They
is
keep
Jim
swapping them in
Carrey,
and
but
out.
we couldn't get Jim Carrey the actor, so we got Jim Carrey the former hockey player to do it, and it's
right.
going to be kind of the same.
They got Sim
Kind of the
Jerry.
same. It's the
As
same.
long as it's
thing.
not the diddler, dude, I'm
And
fine.
did they get?
Yeah.
did
Well,
they
I
get-
love how
Diddler.
that's a thing now. The
Did
diddler.
they get
Yeah.
Tim Cavanaugh's park ranger character from the Yogi Bear movie as the one that solves the riddle?
Oh, Tom Cat. Yeah, as Yogi Bear.
I was
No,
like, didn't
they got
Tom
Yogi Bear.
Kavanaugh play that? And then you answered it for him.
Yeah,
No, they got
that's,
Justin
that's
Timberlake's
the first thing I ever
Boo-Boo.
saw.
They got
Man.
him
Hey, boo boo.
First thing I ever saw of him was a show called The Flash.
What?
Never
That's
heard
there.
of
What
it.
is that?
Never heard of
What's
it.
that?
Is that like about a streaker guy or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Flash his
Fuck.
cock?
Yeah.
Peak cinema right here.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why do we look like fucking nightmares?
How did they get those bears to sit still during the filming?
I know, it looks really real.
Yeah.
There he is, Brett Kavanaugh. Or fucking
Brett Kavanaugh.
Brett Kavanaugh.
yeah, there he is.
So Brett Kavanaugh's in Cocaine Bear,
He
not
looks like
this
he
one.
looks like if you dried up Zachary Levi in that last picture, like just a little bit. He like took the soul out of
No,
him a
Brett
little bit.
Kavanaugh is the love child that Tom Cavanaugh and Brett Ratner had.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Must have been one of those parties that Burt Reynolds said.
Why not? I guess they better cast all of us for Secret Wars at this point. My God.
Well, Lecture will be in there
That's what I'm
because
saying.
Jeff Garner needs to make her.
Then Chainsaw.
Wait, what'd you say?
Is it really a secret war if everyone knows about it?
That's true. Fair point.
What if at the end of the movie we get all our minds wiped and we forget it?
We might.
When you see the movie, you go outside and they change the poster to not Secret War. I'm like, oh shit, because we saw it now.
It's actually a were-war. We're aware of it.
A were-war.
Yeah.
A were-war.
Were-war too.
Known war.
A were-war in London.
The war to where all wars.
It's only in London though, nowhere else.
A were-war too.
A werewolves in London.
Yep, there you go.
I hate it.
Cinema.
Adolf Hitler.
Good song, actually.
yeah,
I do have a question for the panel.
Okay.
It's a good question. So this comes out next week. I want to know who is excited for the Joker sequel.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Hard pass.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
We know.
Yes.
Jake, you're not going to.
I didn't even see the first
but
one,
I'm
so
not
I have
rushing to
zero interest in the second one.
Man.
I'll watch it, but I'm not rushing to it. There's a lot of stuff right now that I'd rather watch beforehand, but that first teaser did make a hell of an impression on me.
The first teaser, okay.
Yeah, with the Tom Jones song.
Yeah.
I think all the trailers have been great.
Yeah, it's been good.
They've been good. My thing is, I just don't care.
I actually didn't really like the first trailer. I've
It's
been
not the
liking the more
Marvels,
recent
that's right.
ones.
Oh, it's not even the Marvels as the joke. It's just that I just feel there's no reason for a sequel, in my opinion.
I just really don't
care.
like the idea of a musical.
No,
even if it's
Well, I keep hearing it's not
also
really a
another thing.
musical.
Which-
Like, they
which-
sing a little bit and then they stop like pretty much every. That's what I keep hearing. Like
It's
when
probably
they
gonna be like
start
12 minutes.
singing something, they stop almost immediately. That's what
It's
I keep
probably
hearing.
gonna be like 12 total minutes of music at most. Probably.
Because there's so many reviews that say I wish they committed to a musical. I really wish they did.
I mean, at
they-
this point, the way they're marketing it, like, yeah, it's a musical. So it's funny. Like, if there's a full-on musical in the marketing, they hide it. But then you have this, and they're like, if it's not really a musical, then why the fuck are you making it so obvious it's a musical? But if it's not,
It might be one of those like they start singing and everyone's like, "What the?" And they're
will
looking,
say-
they're like, "What the fuck?" Like the thing we always joke about in musicals, where like everybody's singing, but nobody's like, "What? What the?"
They're questioning what the hell's happening.
Yeah. Like the
why
guards
you
are
would
like,
sing
"What the
that
fuck are
area?
they doing?"
Why would anyone question it? I mean, don't you just walk around all day just singing on the streets and everyone joins in?
I'm singing in the rain. And just,
I
lose
thought
my mind.
my
It's
understanding of
daylight. There's no rain out.
my understanding was that the musicals part of this movie is all in their head, so they're
Yeah,
the
that's
only
it.
ones imagining.
that's
stuff.
that's the.
Does that mean we don't have to listen to it then?
Yes.
You don't have to watch it.
But
I'll
all those
take
people
that.
that like musicals like me, I want to
Go into the theater and don't even pay attention. Just put on like another movie on your phone. Like put I don't know.
If
Like-
it's all in their
Throw
heads.
it in the purple crayon. Put that on.
like how
Yeah, but
like how TikTok uploads clips of movies or TV shows, and they have like half the screen is also
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
like
It's,
so-
yeah,
like, you know,
Subway Surfers. Or
yeah, Subway
fucking-
Surfers or some other shit. It's like
Yeah.
And then
okay.
every once in a while,
Minecraft.
you see somebody's body like obscuring the shot because they're getting up in the theater.
yeah.
They've got the
Like,
opposite
you
problem
know-
of the Mean Girls
Yeah,
musical
oh, yeah.
that
I was thinking that.
nobody knew it would be a musical there, but here we know it's a musical. But I guess they don't want to say it's a musical because, like you said, the plot of the movie is they're all imagining it, so they don't want to give it away.
Wasn't
Well,
there
it's also-
another movie
Yeah,
like?
I
How
thought
did you
they
say the
announced
word
that.
musical in one
Yeah.
sentence?
Well, a lot of the marketing before it released for that musical was literally was hiding all the musical parts. Like you could see where they were cutting from shots, and you see where there's singing going on, but they're cutting around it. But it's like here, if it's not really a musical, why are you so heavily pushing the music aspect? Because that's
I'll go.
pushing a lot. That's I
Yeah.
understand,
In the theater.
but it's
She
pushing
sings in the
it's
last
pushing
trailer,
a lot of
doesn't it?
people away from wanting to watch it because a lot of people don't like musicals, so it's gonna hurt.
Well, it's honestly one of those things where you can't please both sides.
That's the thing.
What was,
I think this is kind of one of those weird. It's a weird situation where they pick someone who's gonna pull in music fans to want to see her perform in a movie that, let's be honest, the average comic book fan doesn't really want to watch a musical. So
I do.
you kind of are trying to put two
wanna
things
see
that don't
explosions
fit
and
very
shit.
well.
It was
This
probably one
guy
of those things too,
comic
because the first movie made so much
Oh,
money.
Wonka.
They're like, oh, we'll do something different
No.
with this IP that made a lot of money. So people will just come and see it anyway because it already exists in that same IP.
I was trying to think of what other musicals came out around the same time that the advertisement. Yeah, Wonka was one of another one where the trailers didn't show it as a musical, and 100% is. Which I don't know why anybody was surprised by that.
Because the other Wonka films have music, and yes, the bad one has music.
But the Color Purple was, I guess, kind of like that. The trailers.
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Yeah, Harold and the Color Purple Crayon.
Right.
Oh, that's the prequel. Oh my god! Whoa!
But WB did announce they scored a big win. Was it yesterday or the day before? That this is going to play in China. The first one didn't play in China.
Nothing WB ever does is a win.
Someone said it.
I think they've been winning all year, actually, with movies, haven't they?
I mean,
they've had a pretty good run this year.
I mean, it might play in China, but they'll probably have a rule where like they're not allowed to actually make money off it somehow.
I mean,
like China's gonna be like, you can play.
They don't make much off anyway, so
they're like, you can play the movie here in China, but we get to keep all the money. And WB is like, thank goodness we get to play it somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah,
America didn't want a sequel to $1 billion movie. Right?
Yeah,
last time,
the first they didn't want Joker 2, but they want Megalopolis. Yeah,
with the first film,
Megalopolis.
With the first film, they lost the chance to make $1 billion because they split the distribution with Broad Entertainment.
Yep.
So they technically didn't make all that billion all themselves. It was all
well, they wouldn't have made it either way. Even like. People have to realize that if a movie makes $1 billion, they ain't making anywhere near actually $1 billion. So like after the theater takes its done, no way. Like the Joker movie probably profited like 150 million or some shit.
Do you ever look at the end credits for a movie? Those people got paid for their work, man.
And there's a lot of people in those credits.
Yeah, end credits take as long as the movie.
I don't think anybody thought that the first Joker was going to make $1 billion.
I knew it was gonna make a lot, but the billion was, I was thinking like 700 million. I thought like Logan numbers. That was my guess.
Well, Logan didn't have a 50 million budget.
That's true. It was close though. I think it was like 80 million. So it's like,
yeah, it was around 80 million.
Or 90. Maybe it was 90.
Close amount. Yeah. No, Fox took a pay cut to do it.
Yeah, Fox didn't put a lot of money because it was R-rated, so it's a very different approach.
See, that's one of the things I want to point out.
And this one's $200 million.
When you get the lower budget, comic movies that are R-rated, they tend to make money and do good. Just saying.
Wait, the budget of Joker 2 is 200. Did you say?
Supposedly,
yes, it is. Yes, supposedly $200 million.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about the fact. When you think of the fact that they like, how long was it since the last Joker movie? Like what, 4 or 5 years?
2019.
Yeah, so like you think of inflation across the board too. So like, anytime you get a sequel, there's already going to be a higher budget anyways, and then you add in everybody that was involved in it is getting paid probably 20 to 40% more than they would have 5 years ago.
That's
exactly it. One of the last movies that will have that COVID effect. Also, the writers' strike, the actors' strike, happened during filming of this.
Yeah.
Blade.
When that budget got revealed too, there were a lot of people that were theorizing that Lady Gaga was going to get a huge chunk. It's like, no, she's not getting that much of it.
No.
Mm-mm. I'm sure she's going to get a good chunk, though.
The amount of money it costs to bring back Todd Phillips, Joaquin Phoenix, and add in Lady Gaga is the exact amount it took for the
Brendan
for the first movie.
Oh, there we go.
Brendan Gleeson edition.
Yeah, because Joaquin
50 million just for
Joaquin's never done a sequel before, so this is something they had back a truckload of
Still
money.
Waiting for Walk the Line 2.
Yeah, what
happened?
Wait, Johnny Cash comes back from the dead?
I'm still waiting for Napoleon 2.
Yeah. Where the fuck is Gladiator 2? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
When is Harold and the Purple Crayon 2?
Yeah, Harold and the Purple Crown 2. Where the fuck's that at?
Goes back as a zombie.
He
should be in the Harold and the Purple Crayon sequel.
She's doing a companion album, which is going to sell a ton of money.
What the fuck's going on right now?
Who's jamming right now?
Is that the Joker trailer?
I'm just walking to go grab food, so you're hearing the background of the city.
I was like, what the hell's going on? All right.
Wait,
I realized once I walked by him, I'm like, I don't even have my camera on. They're probably like, who's this musician?
Wait,
He's stealing Ronan's bit. What the hell?
He's taking us on the road. He's copying Ronan's bit going to Target.
Yeah, go to Canadian Target, dude.
Yeah, go to Canadian Target, man.
Target.
We don't have Target here anymore.
I'm amazed he left shit.
No.
They got
Sellers.
All right, just go till the weekend to drop his album.
Tim Hortons, what do you got?
That's the one thing you need to do right.
Thankfully, there's no Tim Hortons in my area.
Wow, really? I know that was like a big Canada.
Do you have anything?
I mean, there's still one within walking distance, but not in my immediate area.
Is Drake there in his wheelchair?
Is Drake there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're filming Degrassi like right over there. Can you see it?
That's where they're.
Yeah.
Wait,
one
you're
guy
not in
shot him.
Toronto. That wasn't the Toronto City bus.
Is he in the wheelchair?
So they ran out of Toronto buses, so they're just using Vancouver buses instead.
Are
they using polar bears?
The polar bears are security.
Oh, that makes sense.
What about the moose?
Yeah, the mooses.
Moose is doing lighting because they can get up higher.
That makes sense.
So,
Yeah,
out of
we
curiosity,
put everyone to work here.
Have you ever been to Lake Louise by chance?
No.
I've driven through it, but I've never stopped at it.
Okay, I've always been curious what that place is like because I've got a few people.
We're making fun of him from his Canadian.
I mean, whatever you see in like a tourism pamphlet is probably like 90% accurate.
That's fair.
And that's now make a Canadian.
Yeah, now make a Canada joke. Yeah.
Hey, do y'all have this thing in Canada called ham? I'm kidding.
Oh, wow. Don't kid. Come on. Admit.
See, he liked that.
You mean Canadian bacon?
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Canadian bacon's pretty good.
That's just funny.
Funny because up here we just call it back bacon, but in America for some reason they call it Canadian bacon.
That's the funny thing is I would go in a grocery store and I would see like these frozen pizzas in the aisle, and instead of saying ham, they would say Canadian bacon. I'm like, well, why do they make it that way?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is anybody planning on watching Salem's Lot next week?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I want to.
I don't know why I said that all.
Yeah. I don't know about next week.
Pretty good, the trailer.
It does look good. Yeah.
Yeah, queen.
Or answer that fast. He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's so
It looks good. I don't know. I mean, the trailer showed the entire movie, but I already know the story. So
I would have watched in the movie theater.
I thought it was a show.
TV movie. All right, I'll watch it.
No, it's a movie.
It's a
movie.
Okay.
Salem's Lot. I thought it was a show.
Well, it was at one point. It was a miniseries, right?
Wow.
It was a book and then a miniseries. Well, it was only 2 episodes, but whatever.
Wait, is it not going in theaters?
No,
it's
going
Max.
Going to Roku or some shit. I don't know.
Tubi.
Redbox.
Redbox. Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we're taking Redbox. Like, where the hell are they putting this at?
Redbox, which is completely dead.
They'll bring back all the blockbusters and put it in there.
Yeah.
Louis Pullman is in it, so I'm like excited to see what he does in the movie. Yeah.
No, he's playing a character named Bob. He should be the Bob guy.
Bob the Builder.
He should play Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder in the fucking live action movie. Yeah,
we're expanding the Bob verse here, guys.
The Bobbert verse.
I like how the trailer had to stop and go, "Who are you? My name is Stop Bob
Steve
Bob."
Wait, no. Oh yeah, my name is Bob.
Yeah, that was a very. My name is
Babbo.
Babbo Frick.
Babbo Frick.
I love Bob.
Babbo Frick.
My name is Bob. I came from the Top Gun Maverick universe. I don't know how the hell I'm here. That's what he should have said.
Yeah, Tom Cruise sending me like, you gotta go stop the vampires.
Tom Cruise shows up as Iron Man. Oh shit!
Into the vampire crossover.
I love that reveal in Top Gun Maverick. Everybody's trying to figure out why his name. I'm talking. Why his name's Bob and.
I'm not even upset. I'm just laughing.
Well, you shouldn't be upset. I was fucking talking.
I need to say something.
I'm talking.
Anyway, whatever. I just like that reveal that you find out it's just because his name's actually Robert. That's
No, it's not.
Everybody thought it was like some fucking crazy, like, what is it? Oh man, it's just because his name's Robert. That's his nickname. Anyway.
That was so fucking good.
What? No, I'm not talking about Century. I'm talking about fucking Top Gun. You keep saying no, it's not. Like, yeah, well,
no, it's not.
No, I'm just contradicting you. That's what I'm
okay, that's fair.
No,
that's fair.
Who's that glasses now?
I'll do the exact same thing.
You Italian up there. No one's talking to you.
See this, guys? We actually have television here.
That's
Wii
AI
Sports?
generated. That's AI generated. That's not real.
Yo, play Wii Sports right now.
Dude,
You think we guys have AI capabilities up here? Come on.
Well, y'all are so stupid up there. You
they don't have Snapchat AI, dude.
Right now.
I'm just kidding. You're smart. I'm just jealous.
And we're pretty fucking dumb. Let's say that.
Yeah, we are dumb.
I wish I was Canadian, dude.
Wait, is TikTok banned in Canada? I might move there.
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, Ryan Reynolds has one.
Wait, where is it? Where is it banned again?
Nowhere.
China. China seems pretty cool. I'm gonna go over there. No wrong there.
It was Ryan Reynolds talking. He said, "Oh, you guys talking about how Canada looks good right now? Don't come here, please. Just don't come here.
They
Stay
will.
where you
They
are."
will. They will.
I'm gonna come over there.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna be like that Donald Trump.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna come.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna come.
Do
You
not
can't
come.
stop me.
I'm gonna come. Hey, we go watch that Donald Trump movie with Winter Soldier.
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
No.
No,
I'm intrigued by it.
I
There's that
I
one
laugh
dude
at the
from
fact that
Succession.
one of the producers on that movie was mad at how the movie turned out because he thought it was going to be like a big Donald Trump circle
It was
jerk,
his
and
friend
it
or
turned out
something.
not to be.
It was Trump's friend or something like that, right? He was
Yeah.
like a personal
His
friend of
mentor or
Trump.
whatever, yeah.
I thought that was really
Yeah.
funny.
And it was one of the producers on it, and now he's mad.
I hope we get to see his tiny dick in the movie. I just want to see
what?
it.
I lived
like
in New
that
York
movie that the
City
Obama produced?
most of my life, so I've seen the Donald Trump movie just play out in
In person.
real time. So
Yeah.
pretty much.
You saw Home Alone too?
Before the rest of the country knew who he was.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
poor
That was
piece of
before he got
I
his
saw the Little
fourth season
Rascals.
run.
Huh? Eh?
Huh?
Huh?
A. We talking his language. A.
Eh?
And boots and shit. No.
Moose.
Maple.
Well, they're open till
Moose and
11 now.
squirrel.
Nice.
Maple.
The fuck is happening?
I don't know.
We're talking
I
in,
have no idea.
we're talking in Canadian. Maple.
We're talking
syrup.
Canadian right now.
I don't know what else.
Are
I
you?
like.
A boot.
Holy
Boot.
shit.
My brain's like on 10%. And I'm just lost. I don't know. I'm just.
That's
John,
fine.
that's-
There's no
Hey,
way-
I would
the
be
other
too.
90.
I would be too if my woman ate a fucking taco or whatever the fuck the way she did. Like,
Wow,
what
you're
the-
exposing my
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Hey,
Damn, bro. Yo, she
Just
ate your
because she
taco,
eats a
bro?
taco like she's holding it like a cig doesn't mean that's a red flag, dude. It's no.
She's
I
like,
mean,
this is
I
Taco-
don't know.
Man, she eating your taco, bro?
This is Taco Wednesday, bitches.
No, I mean, I respond. Wait, what was my
Your
response?
Choco
to that?
taco?
You said that I have to bring her on council
Yeah,
just because of
I literally
you
said-
want more diversity.
Yeah, what the? I said, what
You wanna
the fuck?
clickbait my
We need her on
girlfriend, dude.
council
You
to
talk about the
judge, to
taco.
judge her.
Yeah, he's saying about the taco, not the woman.
And then,
And then-
you, I saw
Same
your
thing.
response. Good one, bro. I'm going to laugh.
Yeah. Oh, the
Please
picture
do.
Markiplier. Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah.
Smash.
That is him, right? Isn't that meme? Yeah.
Taco
Yeah.
smash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pass,
smash.
pass.
Smash.
That is him, I
I just,
think.
it would be so damn funny right now if
No.
Phonographs unplugged his headphones and everybody else on the street just heard this conversation.
Oh, we would just say a bunch of shit if we did it.
Yeah, he get canceled so fast.
You're talking
Yeah.
about fucking smash.
Michael Moore's
passing and
stupid.
Tacos.
Don't they love him up
Michael
there?
Moore now?
I don't know. I don't discuss it. I don't know. They should definitely hear the gun bit you just said about the Beatles. So definitely
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
See if they like that.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, over here we don't talk about guns, eh?
What did you share me, Bruce? What the hell's that?
Tokyo show.
Oh yeah, that's coming soon. The
Yeah,
Tokyo Game Show. That's like in like
Games.
6 hours, I think. The Xbox one.
Oh, is it that soon?
King
Yeah.
Kuragi is on stage
Yes.
doing a keynote right now.
Oh, this is cool. It's an
The creator of
Astrobot little thing.
PlayStation.
Oh, nice.
That's
Oh
cool.
yeah, the freaking little gotcha machine.
Oh, those
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wally freaking eyes over there.
No, that's not Wally.
No,
That's
I can't
not
remember her
Astrobot.
name.
Dumbass, that's Astrobot. That's the best character
You
ever.
stupid fuck.
Yeah, beat his ass.
I said it was eyes
I'm
like
gonna kick your
Wally.
Astrobot, bro.
Himself.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah, you-
Astrobot.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your Astro.
He got
bitch.
DLC before Spider-Man 2. Fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's
Wait,
free.
is that a spin-off of the show Astro Boy? Is
It's
that
also
what it is?
it's also better than Spider-Man 2. No, not controversial. If you disagree, you're wrong.
Hey, I mean, people are still going to be talking about Astro Boy for a while. Every time people bring up Spider-Man.
Astro
Astro
Boy?
Boy. The fuck is Astro
Excellent.
Boy?
Thank you.
Oh, you just remember I didn't
Astro
watch that
World,
Pluto
Travis?
show.
No, I was saying Astro Boy because that's the name of a show. I got mixed up.
Yeah, I know. Astro
Oh,
Boy. We
you
know
drunk
what
again?
Astro Boy is.
You drinking
I
again?
still didn't watch that Pluto show that came
I
out.
probably
the
should
one-
Why is he
have
not,
put
dude?
up with you.
No. What are you, 3W? Making up shit?
Oh damn!
No.
Shouts to
What?
3W.
I don't need Lunchable.
He was in the chat earlier for a second.
I don't need
He might
Lunchables.
still be there. Shout outs to 3W.
Johnny's dying over there.
Give me a fist bump.
I'm just trying to stay awake and process what's happening.
Well, you missed it because
give me a fist bump.
You missed it because
Wrong with my
David
knuckle.
Heretic was here earlier and he played your fucking audio. Who the fuck?
Oh,
was
he
that?
did?
Like twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
So
he
we
get
so we, we got to hear
Nice.
you twice.
My legacy lives on, even when I'm
Yeah.
not here.
And apparently Phil forgot that he told him he wanted a toilet flushing sound, so he played it when Phil came in. He's like, "What the fuck? I got a toilet flushing."
Yeah, he got
asked for it.
When Gore brought in, Gore had like a horn, and Phil was like, "Why the fuck did he get a horn?"
Yeah, I was like when like the rapture starts. That's when we got that fucking horn. Hell yeah, bro, it's sick.
We're getting like an exclusive look at the streets of Vancouver right now.
Exclusive. No one's ever seen that.
You're
street
only
before.
really seeing my face most of the time.
Exclusive look at a street.
There. I'll walk backwards so you can look at the streets of Vancouver.
Dude, this is like an MCU exclusive.
Exclusive look at my ding dong. What?
Oh, it is
You want
exclusive.
some
No one's
pizza?
seen it.
There's some pizza here.
Oh,
shit.
mamma mia!
Oh, instead of tomato sauce, it's maple syrup.
Do people have faith in that pizza?
Sure, we actually there are places that have used maple syrup as a pizza topping.
And it's good.
It actually tastes pretty good.
That actually sounds like it might be right. I'm like imagining the taste of
Isn't it
not
like
the
the
look,
syrup or
the
like,
taste of pizza with syrup. That's
Is this like a breakfast
I don't know if
pizza?
I'd be that daring.
Yeah, a breakfast pizza sounds like. Because you put maple syrup on like cheese and bread, that'd be okay. The
So
sauce is
we
really
just-
weird.
We just passed a pizza place.
Yep.
There's another pizza place on that corner.
Oh,
There's another pizza place on this corner.
Canada and New
This
York is
place
very
Italian.
similar.
Italian Canada.
Maybe we're not so different, you and I.
Eating pizza places.
Yeah.
There used to be a point when I first moved here. There was 6 pizza places within a block of my place. Now there's only 4.
Wow, lucky you. I wish I had a pizza place that fucking close away.
Yeah.
It's around the
I got
corner.
fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I do have a pizza
Yeah,
place.
it's one of the reasons. One of the reasons I'm not motivated to move from here because there's everything around me.
Guys, come to Canada. We have pizza.
I do have a pizza place around the
I've never
corner.
had it.
I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called
No.
Little Cardboard. I mean, Little Caesars.
Roasted.
Detroit.
Roast.
Detroit, yeah.
I have a very difficult question to ask you guys.
Oh,
Oh God.
No,
Sure.
The answer is 2.
Who is
Yes.
winning?
Go for it.
Who was winning in a brutal street fight to the death?
Me.
Remy or Stuart Little?
Ooh.
Remy.
Stuart.
Remy was from the streets,
Oh.
bro.
Remy's a rat.
Remy will fuck
Remy.
that
Wait,
up.
why is he from the streets though? Why?
Ratatouille.
Stuart's homegrown, bro. Remy will fucking shank that little shit.
Well, I just
Right.
want to know: are you
Remy would
bringing
wipe his own
race
ass
into
with
this?
Stuart
You said
I'm gonna
Remy's
go
from
with
the
Stuart
streets.
Little.
No, he is from the streets.
Oh,
Did you watch
shit, I forgot there's
Ratatouille?
actually another pizza place here, so there's 5.
Remy would wipe his own
Don't
ass.
underestimate the
And
friends.
also Remy's voiced by Patton Oswalt, the whitest person that's ever existed. So, so they should have got somebody like cooler there, you know, like I don't know, Kevin Bacon.
I feel like Stuart has some pent up energy, like rage and shit. He's not released.
Yeah,
so.
he's got those eyes.
Yeah,
Bro, you see the way he's smiling in that sweater?
he gives me the
Yeah,
vibe
yeah.
of like a stepdad that you think he's gonna be cool, and then he beats the shit out of you when no one's
Yeah.
looking. I feel like
Yeah.
that. I got that
Like
vibe
the
from him.
like the stepfather
man.
horror movie.
I
Anybody watch that?
don't need
Oh,
to be
yeah,
reminded of
yeah.
my childhood. Can we-
I want to know
God,
how
imagine if they
motivated
turned-
Stuart
We're gonna
is.
fight. Wait, what else is part of your childhood so we can fuck it up too?
Imagine
Oh,
if they
great.
turned friggin' Ratatouille into a Winnie the Pooh type
Pikachu
horror movie and made it
versus,
Remy a horror movie with food.
Winnie the Pooh.
I'm just saying,
Well,
imagine if
we already
they
did that.
If they made it like a Blood and Honey type horror movie with Remy.
Hell yeah.
They probably
That's right. I
could.
need to watch that too.
They could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody watch the Piglet movie yet?
No.
Oh wait, yeah.
No.
That wait, what's it just called? Piglet?
It's just called
Like-
Piglet.
There was one.
A Star Wars story.
There was an animated one. There was an animated one, like I think around 20 years ago. It was called like Piglet's Big Movie or something like that.
Yes, that's a thing. Yeah.
Piglet versus
Yeah, and I think they even had a Tigger
Hey,
movie
it's
too.
canon.
Terrifier.
Yeah, it was Terrifier.
Terrifier. And
Yo, Terrifier versus Piglet.
That'd be kind of lit.
that would make money. Godzilla.
Art
Get
the
out of
Clown versus Winnie the Pooh.
I'll have to DM Damian Leone and be like, yo, dude.
Yeah, come on, bro. Or Mickey Mouse. Yo, combine them all.
Yeah. Art versus Steamboat Willie versus Piglet versus.
versus
Yeah.
Tigger.
Versus Jigsaw.
Yeah, man.
Versus Jigsaw.
Piglet.
Lionsgate's will. won't do
Oh
anything.
Jesus!
That's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, right? That's scary. I
Yeah.
shit my pants.
It's just a guy. It's just a guy wearing a mask, right?
Is
Oh.
it even pink?
No.
No, it's
Hey,
not.
yo.
Pink.
He starts pink.
Well, yeah. And then it gets more red.
They all do.
dead. What does that mean?
I love this.
So a couple of weeks ago, it was all about sharks. Now this week, it's all about pigs.
Yeah.
This image that's talking about the
like Indiegogo also, yeah. That's not surprising. It's an Indiegogo movie. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Piglet.
But yeah, I would put Ratatouille for the winner.
Oh yeah. Stuart Little. I'm voting Stuart Little. Fuck all you guys.
He can also
I'm Team
control a
Stuart Little.
human.
You're allowed to be wrong.
So
That's
he
true.
can control
That's
a
true.
human,
Remy
bro.
can control
like
a human.
like Voltron, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, Remy had like a whole army.
Yeah,
of
Remy will
rats.
just like grab his hair and make him stomp Stuart.
You guys aren't
shit.
ready for what Stuart's capable of.
Yeah, get in your little fucking car and your little stupid bird
yeah, Stuart
friend.
has a car.
Crush
Yeah.
him.
Stuart's gonna run his ass over.
Remy also had an army full of rats. His back. At
Yeah,
the end of that
his
movie,
little baby Barbie fucking car. Like,
He's gonna hit a
drives
drive-by on him, dude.
Yeah, man. I can't wait.
I want to head out, guys.
Load up with the blicky.
Thank
Thanks
you
for being
for
here,
having
man.
me.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Take care,
man.
Bruce.
See you,
Bruce.
Take care,
See you,
man.
man.
All right.
Bye.
See you, bro.
See you, man.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Who the
Who the
fuck?
fuck
was that?
Who the fuck was that guy?
Finally got rid of him, eh?
Literally.
Well, of course you said that.
Ooh, that one's slick.
Slick.
Slick Rick over here.
Yes,
Slicky,
sir.
slick.
Empire State of Mind.
Now, Gore, you're more in the know than I am. That state of play, was any of those games announced for the first time? Because
Yeah.
I didn't know jack shit, so I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, that's a good amount of those.
Yeah, because well, obviously the new Ghost game was announced for officially.
Technically, the Horizon remaster was announced first. There,
Officially.
you know, it got leaked, but it wasn't announced.
Okay. The PlayStation,
Everybody's looking forward
it's the
to.
reveal.
The
trailer for
Lunar Collection was Soul Reaver 1 and 2.
the
These are
Midnight
games
Walk.
I don't
That
care.
first, I think it was
Midnight
the first
Walk
game
was.
they showed.
That was after Astrobot. Yeah, Astrobot DLC, and then they showed the.
Was the
Midnight Walk.
Near Automata, like, was that,
That was-
DLC
that was new.
confirmed? Oh,
No, that was new. That was new, but we might as well like if you play Stellar Blade and Nier, you could see those two doing a collab.
Makes
at
sense.
any point. So
at first, the Alan Wake 2 DLC, The Lake House, I was like, the fuck, like, what is this?
I was confused because they're in the bureau, which is the place that takes like if you play Control, that's where you're at the entire time.
Yeah, yeah,
the
I played
Federal
that- I
Bureau
played
of
that
Control.
game.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Control's great, and
Yeah, I
they're
like
They're connected. So I thought, like, I was
Oh.
like, it's probably the DLC, but I was like, maybe it's Control too because I know they're working on it. But no, it was just DLC.
No.
So I still need to play Alan Wake 2.
Hell is Us. I've never
was
heard
good.
of that game. It looks good,
Yeah,
though.
that was actually, I guess,
Us?
announced. I don't remember.
It says gameplay reveal trailer, so maybe it's
Yeah.
already been announced. But like, I
Yeah.
thought I was like, hell is like, oh, that's interesting tagline. What's
Yeah,
the
I
title
thought
of the
that too.
game? Hell is. I was
Hell
like,
is Us.
oh,
okay.
all right, it's
Yeah.
the title.
I thought you were saying
Bloodborne
Hell is Us
2.
for a second. I was like, oh, probably.
No, that
Probably
yeah,
more
well,
like Hell is US.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, Hell is
Oh,
CA.
A24 movie.
No, of course he says that.
Hell is Canada.
Yeah.
It's the sequel to Civil War.
I wasn't too
Oh, hell yeah.
surprised Astrobot
Which
got
Civil War? No, I'm kidding.
DLC. Makes
It's a
sense.
good one. The one with alien.
Anyone
girl.
really shocked that Astrobot got DLC?
No, I'm not
No.
surprised. I'm just glad that they announced it just to get it
I was
out of the
hoping it
way.
came out that
Yeah.
day because it seemed like it was a pretty small.
Wait, they
update.
announced DLC for a game and DLC came out? What?
Yeah.
It didn't though. Fucker.
It didn't come out.
It's
I
gonna.
mean, let's
it's
be
an
honest.
update. Also,
I think we're all
technically.
excited for Horizon Zero remastered and Lego Horizon game.
Oh,
right?
I can't wait. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right, I'll give the remaster. I watched a comparison video for the remaster, and it does look better. It definitely does, and it's only $10 extra if you already have the game. So
I
if
looked
you
at that,
haven't
do that.
if you haven't played it yet, and you
I
have
haven't played it and I bought it. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I guess
$10
we already
and you get a better looking
Yeah,
version.
I
There you
might
go.
just do
I guess we
that.
already have
yeah.
games
Let me
on
look.
the
I'm gonna look at a comparison. Oh, okay,
feel
I
like
found one.
Those
Yeah,
games
show
should
me-
be
show me
fun,
some
but
comparisons.
they're so fucking boring.
Sell me
I guess
Chainsaw.
$10 is not bad.
No, I mean for me, it's like the game still looks great.
Yeah,
I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. I don't care that they're doing a remaster. It's only $10. I don't care. They wasted fucking money and time to do this. It's not necessary.
Show me comparisons, dog.
That's how
I
I
want to
felt.
see.
you know, back in the
Oh,
day
I
whenever
see what
they
you're saying.
had- That's how I felt
Sorry,
back then
Dad.
whenever
Hold on.
they
Let
had
me
the whole-
let me find a shot where it compares. Shush your mouth.
Yeah.
So what goes into
Hey,
it?
I was
Tiger
talking.
What? Get him out here.
What? What?
I got this.
What?
If I
I'm
wanna
being
buy
nice
the
and letting you
remaster
continue.
or more tacos.
So there's
More
the
tacos.
original versus the remaster. There's a shot right
More
there.
tacos. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I might get more tacos.
They added more leaves. There you go.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
he's just extra levy.
Yeah.
I mean-
you should check the shot of her face. Actually, this shot is like the worst one for the remaster.
The lighting.
Because the original looks better actually in that one shot.
Yeah, it's a little too.
And also,
bright.
it was fucking framey as shit. The remaster whenever they're showing it. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks better, obviously.
Yeah, they
like,
could have.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the original.
I kind of like. I feel like the original looks more moody.
Some of those frames look a little unloaded though.
Yeah, where's the frames, bro?
Like, I mean,
yeah, man, we're the frames.
Fidelity, it's better, but like, I like the mood of the original.
Yeah,
better.
they're hiding a lot of shit with that mist. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think they just wanted more mist. They saw Silent Hill too, and they're like, we need more mist. We need more of that.
I mean, that does look great. But
I mean, I understand, but like for me, like the game still looks good as is. And
Yeah.
my argument I made on
Did he
TikTok,
play?
and obviously people are fucking yelling, like, "You're just an old man yelling." Okay, first of all, I'm not an old man. Two, it doesn't make fucking. Now, if they would have said, if
Calm
they
down, old man would say.
yeah, exactly. If they would have said, if they didn't do this remaster, they said, okay, PS6, like we're gonna do the remaster for the first Horizon for the PlayStation 6 in a number of years later. Okay, but why are we doing this now?
His beard looks worse.
Are they really up to PlayStation 6? Wow.
Well, it's gonna come in like,
not yet.
5 was 2020.
His beard looks worse.
The
I don't
baby
know why
looks
they
a lot worse.
Oh yeah, the baby
Yeah,
looks.
yeah.
Well,
Just for men.
yeah,
just for men, just for men.
Dyed his beard. He dyed it.
It just-
Yeah, I
feels like
actually
it's the
don't like
Star
the way
Wars-
the remaster looks at all.
See,
a lot of these remakes and remasters are now feeling like the Star Wars special editions. Like
It's just too clean.
I mean, a good example,
Yeah.
Johnny. I don't know how you feel about it, but like Last of Us Remastered is the version for me. I don't need a remake. I don't need to see how the version.
I was
the remake does look really good.
I was actually gonna say I think the remake for Last of Us Part 1 was fantastic. Like,
Oh, yeah, it
perfect
was
for
great.
me.
I
Like-
thought it was honestly
To be fair, it wasn't really a remake.
No, it wasn't a remake. They literally just put a PS4 game on PS5, or really they put a PS3 game on PS5.
Yeah, they just gave it a fresh coat of paint.
my biggest problem.
Yeah,
I'm
they remade the
noticing more and
graphics,
more.
but they didn't actually.
My biggest
Yeah, the
problem
game is the same.
the lighting. The lighting in the original, in terms of the shadows, looks way better than the remaster.
does.
There's hardly any shadows at all.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's just the video itself that really fucked it
could
up.
be.
I don't know.
But that's what I was gonna say with
like
The Last
every
of Us.
shot looks way too like the contrast is way too high. It's
Because like on the Last of Us like remake, like it still felt like the original game,
Yeah.
just you know, like the part 2 character models and stuff. Like
yeah.
And then
Part
that was
two
kind of the
quality.
same thing whenever they
Mhm.
did the Wii U HD upscale, and I say upscale, you know, not sarcastically, of
baby,
the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess game too. Like,
yeah, like it's
they just put a
dude,
fresh
it's
coat of
creepy.
paint over the original
Yeah.
game, but
Wind Waker
they
looked really
fixed
good, though.
none of the actual quirks that made the game a little bit tedious. Now they overhauled Wind Waker completely.
Yeah,
and
Wind
I thought
Waker
that was
looked
a great
great, though.
remaster, but with Twilight Princess they did.
It reminded me of Sonic the Hedgehog, like how they had changed the way it looked.
Oh yeah.
They kept all the,
They,
they kept all
they
the tedium in
remastered
there.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
The
that was
robot
same
looks
thing, too,
better.
back in the days whenever they had the
Yeah.
Jack and Dexter.
I think she looks better
They
there
had-
in the remake.
They had the collection that came out on PS3, and that collection was like $14-15 for all 3 games. But then when it came to PS4, they were releasing just the first game for that same $14-15 price, and it barely looks different than the PS3 version.
Right. The hair is like the
sunburn.
biggest.
The
indication.
hair, yeah.
The hair's but once again, they're redoing the whole entire lighting of the game.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like they changed like the art style almost of the game.
Yeah,
It's like it's a
it looks like
remaster.
Yeah. And it
Well,
looks
it's
like a
because they
different
said
game.
in the state of play they wanted to make it look more like the second game, so they try to match it
I
more
guess.
with that. So I
They
don't know.
could
I ain't
actually
playing this.
maybe
I
adjust
find these games
play
really
quirks
boring.
more.
I'm just gonna say right here. I don't know why. It should be fun, but every time, like I played both of them for about like 10 hours, I'm like, I'm done with both of them.
I played
I
the
don't
first
like
one.
any of the characters. The world itself is boring. The monster stuff is fun. Anyway, what are you gonna say?
Yeah. I played the first one. That was it. It's like I wanted to like it a lot more than I did, but I just
Yeah.
wasn't connecting with it.
I just didn't care. that much.
Never played it.
The
Yeah.
combat looked cool, which is kind of why I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have a good time playing it. It's just like for me, I played the sequel for like an hour, and I'll get back
Your
to it
face looks
eventually. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, my big thing was
yeah,
single player.
Yeah, face
yeah,
looks better.
yeah.
It does look
Okay,
better.
Yeah.
compare. Let's see the comparison. Side by
You
side.
ready?
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
way better.
It
Yeah.
does look better.
So when it comes to
that's
real
more
life
what she
people,
looks like in the second one. Yeah. Wait, what's that?
It's the scenery that pisses me off, but when it's real people, it's
Yeah, the people
better.
look good.
Except
Well,
except for her dad's beard, it's still
yeah,
you know.
and the
it's not-
baby.
it's not-
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair, you only
baby.
see baby Aloy for like 12 seconds. So
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
also
mean,
the
yeah, she
dad's
definitely
not
looks
that
better,
long.
but for me, it's like at the end of the day, the design of the faces or whatever, like the gameplay for me and the story matters the most at the end of the day. So to me, it just doesn't make sense to, because especially when there's a lot of other games that they could remaster that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Now the other Horizon game they showed looked really bad in comparison. Like, what was going on there? You see that one? It didn't even look like real people. Almost looked like Lego. Almost looked like Lego.
You're like Lego.
What are they doing there? That didn't even look anywhere near good. The fuck?
That's the one Lego game everybody's been begging for, man.
Yeah, Lego Horizon.
The original there looks.
I want Lego Joker.
I want a Lego Ghostbusters game.
Now, is the Lego Horizon? That's only PlayStation, right? And
no, it's on Switch also.
It's on Switch.
In the trailer, they didn't put Switch, but because fuck it, I guess. I don't know. But in the trailer, in the state of play, they didn't want to say it was on Switch, but it's on Switch too. So.
It definitely is.
Yeah, that's what I heard at least. Unless they redid that, they're like, no, fuck that, never mind.
Okay, Lego. I'm looking at Lego's website. Okay,
is it literally the first game?
Yeah, it's on the Nintendo America thing. Anyway,
yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry.
That's kind of funny. I says it literally the first game, just Lego. It's like for Horizon.
Oh, you mean like a game transition to a Lego game?
Lego.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
That's kind of funny.
Well, they also have like costumes of like PlayStation characters, so they can show up as Sackboy. I don't know about Kratos, but I know Sackboy, and then there's Jack and Daxter in there. Yeah,
Jack. I did see that. I was like, hey, that's kind of cool.
Yep, on PC, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch.
Yep. In the trailer though, it was funny because I'm like, where is it? They didn't want to say it was on Switch. I'm like, you said it would be fine on Switch, obviously. So why the fuck not just say it in your state of play?
Point, if it's on Switch, just put it on Xbox. Who fucking cares, right? It's like, it cares.
No, they're not gonna let that on Xbox.
But why would they let it go to Switch?
Because I don't know. Maybe because Xbox has a good relationship with Nintendo because they put their shit on there sometimes. So they're like, well, we could be good with Nintendo too. Fuck you, Xbox. We'll put Aloy's dumbass adventure on there.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, we can be good with them, but we won't be public about it.
I will say Lego Alo is way more charming than regular Alo.
Lego Alo. Yeah. Hey, what if we get Lego Smash Brothers now?
That's not.
That'd be actually they already did that. It's called Lego Brawl and it was terrible.
Oh yeah.
That came out. It was terrible. It came out a couple years ago.
It was a thing that was made by people.
Yeah. Well, could have been AI.
Could have been.
Could have been AI. Yeah.
Looking at some of the quality of it, it definitely could have been AI.
I know. Every time I go in Nintendo Switch's eShop, there's like 5 more AI art games. Like they're just like visual novel games. Here, actually, I gotta look right now. I'll tell you what they are. I bet there's like 20 since earlier today when I last looked. I'll show you right now.
How are you going to spend your last 20 cents? Pick wisely.
Yeah. No, sadly, they're not 20 cents. They're like $5.
They're like $5.
I've had better gameplay in a 99-cent App Store purchase.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I don't know if you guys brought it up, but I'm happy for Erica Ishii, who's going to do Ghost now. Like,
oh, yeah.
I've been watching her like do host and do shows over the years, and now that she's the lead for the follow-up, I'm happy for her.
That was funny because it was the same day Mortal Kombat 1's DLC came out. She plays Sector also.
Yeah,
so.
But Ronan, you're wrong because it's woke and unhinged. That's what this is.
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
It's woke. It's woke.
You in the Spider-Man 3 theme.
It's woke.
Wait, why is it unhinged? Though?
Because it's unhinged. Don't you understand?
We need to watch that video. Ad block off.
Why are these people so fucking stupid? Why do they?
Maybe she is unhinged. We don't know.
Did you not see the fire on the thumbnail, dude?
Yeah. Here's the funny thing. So this is the content that he makes. That this guy makes now is all this God of War ruined. Ubisoft's big trouble. But so that's
God of War thumbnail is kind of great though. The big cheese Kratos' mouth. That's kind of amazing. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking sick.
I will say someone needs to make a parody channel of this. I'm thinking of maybe doing it where it's just like fake outrage. I guess you could say this is, but like I'm like very obviously a parody.
So, does this one deserve more than 5 minutes of your time?
I can't believe they showed a female character for 2 seconds on screen in the new Ratchet and Clank trailer.
Bad game.
It's goddamn woke. I knew it.
So this is the content he makes now. This is what he used to make before. Just regular content.
The fuck is that turtle costume?
Well, this is what he was doing when he first started his channel, and then the evolution to this. So clearly, these old content wasn't working for him, so he had to go
W character arc, dude.
Well, actually, he has more views on the older
W
videos.
character arc.
Yeah.
He definitely ascended and got better, right?
That's pretty fire.
Stupid fuck.
Hey, do you guys want to play Winnie the Pooh, Honey for All?
What the fuck?
It's Winnie the Pooh and the classic characters, right?
Donkey
Random
and
donkey
the
and the regular
Donkey.
bunny. So there you go. That's one AR
Oh,
game that came out
my
literally a
God.
day ago.
That's
Let's
funny.
see. It was
What's
another
the name
one
of that
that-
console?
Oh,
It's a Nintendo Switch.
no, it's on the. Oh, it's because I have the random with the weird Joy Cons on it.
Oh.
Anyway, here's a Jungle Book New Wonder Adventures. There you go.
Mm.
We got. Wait, by the way, we it's not Mowgli. It's I don't know. You're not gonna be able to see it. It's Mowgli. You see Mowgli? There's no W in there, so it's Mowgli. And of course, the classic turtle and other turtle character from Jungle Book. Those are classic characters,
those
bro.
characters.
Yeah, I love those characters.
I totally remember their names too.
Hold on, there was one more, and I'll be done. And then
I'll be done.
because I don't want to look at these
One of the
anymore.
few things Jake tends to remember that isn't racially motivated.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Would you remember?
Oh my god!
Wow!
Damn, son.
If you're dropping,
Damn, son.
No,
Shit just got real.
No, sometimes I just appreciate good humor.
Life is a box of chocolates. You never know.
You say tacos?
Which I mean,
What, bro?
Okay.
We're going back to the
Tacos? I want
tacos,
some
dude.
tacos.
I'm falling asleep. Why are we talking about tacos, dude?
I want some tacos. I want some tacos.
Hey, Johnny, you think you can get that taco on
tacos.
council next time?
Yeah, man.
No, bro. I'm not corrupting her soul.
Hey,
No, I'm not talking about the woman. I'm talking about the taco.
Oh, maybe I'll fucking shove a
Yeah, they're both
taco
the
in my
same
ass.
thing.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Johnny,
what do you have, Gore?
Just a heads up. Your taco is mine, right?
We know.
Your
Yes.
taco is mine.
Good.
Phil,
Shit,
I'm gonna get a
song over
label
here.
made
Anyway,
I mean, I know you won't hold it like a cig, so it's fine.
here's an original one: Penguin Detectives Crash Patrol.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
What did they do to Happy Feet?
They're detectives now.
They're detecting, yeah, they're
They
detecting.
got upgraded.
They're detecting all the feet that's happy.
This
That's
is the
Happy Feet 3
gameplay.
for you.
Literally, the gameplay is just this, where you're just like, oh, here's a bunch of dialogue.
Why is he in like the fucking like Doom
Why are you
like
playing-
where?
My question is, Gore, why are you playing this? That's my
Wait,
question.
Toothless is in the game. There you
Oh
go.
shit!
Oh, Toothless
my
in it. Oh, that's good.
God. Why are you playing
It'd
this?
be funny if he actually had teeth.
Oh, this isn't in the store. I'm not playing this. These are just screenshots.
He says
of
that
the-
now, but next week he'll have a
Yeah, next
review
week-
on
next
it
week
on
he's
his
like,
channel.
100%.
Yes,
It's-
Gore plays
it's only-
games like Concord and
Yeah.
Rise of Kong.
Yeah. Well, I am gonna play Rise of Kong soon, but anyway, it's only $4.90. Maybe I should get it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know why
Only.
$4.90.
That's $4.90 that I would rather spend on
Definitely
Tylenol.
should.
Yeah. Do a playthrough of
Yeah,
all those
pl-
games.
Please let us know when you do Rise of Kong playthrough because I definitely
yeah.
want to.
I'm doing that probably this weekend, actually.
You better
I
let
need
me
to
know.
see that.
Shit,
I played the Walking Dead game, which is fucking-
Yeah, I saw you like start like you were like voting.
My
Vote
blood
on
is
which
full.
cringe game should I play first?
dude. The kid, Rick or Shane, or anybody, because you play as pretty much all the
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
They all say the same exact line, so that you'll just like you'll kill a zombie, or I'm sorry, a walker, excuse me.
Yeah.
And then Rick, Shane, Maggie, whoever will be like, my blood's boiling. And it's like, my adrenaline's pumping. That's it. They always say it over and over again. So the entire stream is just me hearing that, going like, my blood's
Classic
boiling.
Maggie quote.
My
So
my
they
blood's
had-
boiling.
You can
My
tell they had
adrenaline's
fun.
pumping.
You can't save him, Rick.
You probably had $5 going to the writing.
Coral.
Yeah.
Does Shane do the run meme? Like, what is that? What is
Yeah,
that?
get the head,
No, no.
get the head rub.
No, the cutscenes are not animated. They couldn't animate them, so it's literally when a cutscene they just like, and
Just
then
a
they're just
PNG
talking.
of John Bernthal.
Oh, no.
It's pretty much that. It's a PNG except with the 3D models, so they
And
don't
just
move.
shift
or
it.
anything.
It's like, move.
Oh, they don't move. That's weird.
What,
They
what's
have,
the
like-
game, what's
Wait,
the
wait,
game
wait,
called?
wait.
Walking
Destinies?
Wait, did I hear
That's
the
like
word
the same
move?
thing that would happen in
Yeah,
that
Move Fucker.
Move
Fucker.
Move
Fucker.
Three Houses.
Move
That,
Fucker.
that one Fire Emblem game, they had a limited animation budget, so they couldn't actually show what the object
Oh,
was.
here we
that
go.
someone was
Jake's talking
interacting
about
with.
Fire Emblem
So
games.
they just
Here we
showed
go.
a picture of what people were interacting with instead.
No.
One of 3 games he's played.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying,
Fire
I
Emblem has a
compared it to
small
that.
budget. Walking Dead should not have a small budget for its game. It's like one of the biggest TV shows of all time.
Well, those newer games didn't have small budgets.
The early Fire Emblem games
Come
did
on.
have small
I'm
budgets.
talking about Three Houses.
Is this
Okay, well, fine. That's Rick.
Not so bad.
Who else could it be? He actually looks more like Eugene, actually, from Walking Dead. Fucking Rick.
Coral.
Oh, tension.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of misspellings too. Let's see if there's any in the gameplay show. Yeah, here we go. That's a cutscene. Right, they're supposed to be moving, but they're not.
Oh.
You thought was right, but too much noise.
What the fuck?
You made too much noise.
That's him.
We should check the fences.
I thought they said cheek.
Make sure all that
Doesn't look
gunfire.
a
That's John
fucking
Birthday.
all
It's
over the
actually
wall. That does not look a fucking thing like that.
All right.
What did they do,
That-
John?
Listen to the
is
impersonations
not
though. Oh no, it's over. Shit.
Those are bad. So
How
this
much
is where
did they
you
charge for that?
40,
As good a
50.
place as any. It ain't gonna be easy, but Lori will get over you.
Laurel.
They
Wow,
don't.
this is right from the show, dude.
Yeah,
They just gonna
this is
happen.
actually how it happened.
You gonna kill me in cold blood? Take my place so you can screw my wife.
Rick is amazing,
Screw
dude.
my rifle. My blood.
Call you daddy. So you won't.
That line is really funny. I got to call you daddy.
Did they have ChatGPT write this thing?
Than you, Rick. Cause I'm
Rick.
Raise your gun.
That's not how it worked. That's not how That's not how it happened in the show.
Shane, there is still a way back from this. Nothing has happened here.
Oh my god.
Lay down our guns.
This is fucking
What is
bad.
wrong with
Face
his
is so
face?
bad.
Wow.
You should see what happens right after this.
What is wrong with his
It's all
face in that
behind
shot?
Bullshit.
In the case of the
This
deal.
bullshit. One way.
Bullshit. That's what happened. That's what happened. Bullshit.
Oh, now it's got the bride again. What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the one thing in this game that's maybe kind of cool. You can pick which side you want, so you can change the story up.
As I was about to say, does it actually
Except,
have a story impact?
except they pick Rick anyway, so what the fuck?
Oh, so
Oh wait,
it didn't have a
watch this
story
shit.
impact anyway?
Kinda, not really.
It says here now, Shane.
Falls into slow motion.
Here we go. You ready for a sick ass boss fight?
Oh, boss fight.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, boss
Watch
fight.
this shit. This shit's sick. And once it finishes fucking loading, here we go. Let's go.
Kill your friend.
You are cut out for this world, Rick.
Kill your friend.
Kill your friend. This is a kill your friend. Epic boss fight. This is how it happened in the show. Rick took 15 shots in the shot.
Fucking lit
Rick is a fucking G, man.
I want to warn you now that you almost made me choke to death on my right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's 8 like 10 headshots.
Shit.
How are
You
idiots
did this,
still
not me.
alive?
Yo, that skull is thick, bro. Shit.
Damn, he's got to put the adamantium
Oh, you're
skull.
gonna
The rubber.
Yo.
Shit. Okay, shot 12 times in the face only elicits a shit. Shit.
Fucking John Wick got shot less than this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he lives. Wait, it's not over yet.
Oh no.
Phase 2 fish is a
Oh,
phase
wait,
2
there's
boss.
more?
Wait, there's more?
Fucking up.
That's
He has a
Oh my
fucking axe
God.
now?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh,
Walker,
Oh, wait,
dude.
where'd the other one come from?
Oh shit.
I need to not
Oh, wait,
ready.
there's more.
Not ready.
Skill points. Okay.
Oh my god. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, man.
Shane my whole life.
I don't know. They're trying to be
I like how
artistic.
it's in the corner.
Yeah.
In the corner.
being
In
the
the corner, it
operative
says
word.
kill your friend.
Kill your friend. They didn't want to program it so if you pick Shane, it would have to say Rick. So they just put friend in it.
Is that what happened?
This is actually what happened in the show. Carl definitely didn't show up and shoot Shane.
Right, and he definitely didn't shoot him 20 fucking times.
Are you sure about that? Like, because I'm pretty certain this is just ripped straight from the show. Like this,
Yeah,
that's actually
this
Andrew
is how
Lincoln.
I remember.
Yeah,
it.
this is actually from the comic. That's why they did a comic adaptation. There you go. That's we're stupid.
No, this is
Rick, check it
from
out.
the actual show. Like I remember watching this scene and being like, "Wow, Andrew Lincoln really looks like that."
How many walkers are gonna show up? Jesus.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're shooting shotguns for 20 minutes, so I guess it makes sense that much showed up.
He's one of the Spartan Rage.
Get out of here!
They definitely haven't run out of ammo by now.
He
Oh,
almost died.
he's in rage mode right now.
Oh, that's rage
mode.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He
okay.
missed.
In rage mode, the sound effects don't work anymore.
Wait, I was about to say, where'd the sound go?
I think that might be the last phase.
Oh!
There
Why
you
does that one
go.
hurt?
Because
Did
it's
it
a cut. It's a cut scene. Yeah, all the walkers just disappeared. Also.
Oh, it's a cut.
Now they're magically just back in the darkness now.
Yep, this is definitely how it happened.
Dear Lord.
R.I.P. Shane, dude.
I mean, this is actually how it happened. For sure.
When we cut to like a random
this part.
like enclosed field,
You gotta
and
wait
there's a
for
bunch
the
of
roll.
walkers and shit.
Yeah, there's no
You got-
fence or fucking barrels of
Yeah, I was
hay.
gonna say, there's no
With the
fire or
stuns
anything.
out, all the.
Yeah.
You gotta
All
wait
the
for
fire's
roll
just
on the
magically
MCU
gone.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, say again, Phil?
I said he got a way better role in the MCU
Oh.
anyway, so this doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
there's the fire.
Yeah, it's true.
Because he's
That-
the fucking
that-
Punisher.
That's not what happened, by the way. Carl was. Oh, you know what? You can have it so Carl dies at a certain point in the game if you want.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could save him too if you want. But
Sure,
Yeah.
but like the whole notion of Carl dying, it was a dumb choice to begin with. It was stupid in the show. It's stupid here. It's just fucking stupid.
yeah, but you don't need to do it.
Right.
You don't need
That
to
was
6 more
hilarious.
hours.
That was fucking hilarious.
Masterpiece.
Oh,
I had
boy,
an amazing
Oh.
glitch in the game where
Fucking
like it.
10 out of 10 for sure.
I had a glitch where I had to
We have a
restart
big
my
contender for Game of
checkpoint.
the Year right
Oh,
here.
really? So this
Yeah.
game playthrough, I just now realized this. The first 3.5 hours, or almost 4, is
It's
the
just
Rick
Rick's.
story, and then the other is the Shane story.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
need
my
the
God.
Shane story,
I think
dude.
we have a real
Cabbage?
contender
Yeah.
for Game of the Year.
Because you can pick who you want to play as for the rest of the game. At a
and,
certain point.
you're right, because literally you said they didn't want to put the text certain way. So
Yeah.
Kill Your Friend's the Shane version too.
Yeah, kill your
So,
friend. They didn't want.
kill your
They probably
friend.
couldn't figure out how to program it to say Rick or Shane when you're picking which side.
Wow.
Yeah,
they got
even
lazy.
though
Kill
they
your friend.
felt like switching, the text on the life bars, they didn't want to do it on that. On
Yeah,
that side.
maybe they just thought it would be more like impactful if you call me your
Kill
friend.
your friend.
Yeah, he's your fucking friend.
Kill
I'm your
your
goddamn friend, Shane.
It's like you know his name. You know his name. We don't have to tell you his name.
He's a
Yeah,
friend.
you know, because we played that cutscene where they don't fucking move. You know, yeah.
Yeah, where they're doing
I'm
this.
surprised they didn't make the guys say the lines again of like, stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules.
They didn't watch the show.
Of course they didn't. Why would they? Why the
They
fuck
watch like
would
a
they?
clip show. You know, like sometimes AMC will put up like best moments of the one. They just
watch
watch
that.
one of those. And
Yeah,
they're like,
there's like, all right, just send it, dude. Try it. You're basically Andrew Lincoln. You got it.
And if they had to fill up any other roles, they just went on Wikipedia. All right, let's see. Or if any other scenes are like, all right, then Maggie does this. I guess I don't know who Maggie is. I think she's Southern, so we'll just get someone that has a Southern accent.
Southern.
She's Southern. She's Southern born.
Look at that, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Johnny.
More,
there you go.
That's
more,
probably
more
not as
Walking
good.
Dead, dude.
Oh, you should hear the Daryl
Wow.
impression. It's fucking so good.
God.
And oh god, it's the Norman Reedus is amazing.
He's like, I'm Daryl.
I just love it. Call of Duty has
Hey,
a
Norman
skin
Reedus,
that looks
that
better
guy
than
was
any of the models
great.
in the Walking Dead game.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing, honestly.
Yeah, that's a better Walking Dead game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have
Anyways,
Rick in
that's
The
what I'm
Walking
playing.
Dead.
Oh yeah,
Or I have Rick in the fucking Call of
Michonne?
Duty.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
I
yeah.
was gonna say Rick's definitely
What-
walking.
Cheeks.
Is Michonne in that too?
Michonne is in it.
Yeah, I figured.
Cheeks. What?
Cheeks. That's my favorite character from Walking Dead.
Yeah, I love Cheeks.
I bet you do.
Cheeks.
I liked Carl, and then they killed him.
Cool.
Cool.
I liked Merle, then they killed him.
Of
course you like
did.
Merle.
Of course you like Merle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
just
think that
walks
was
right in.
intentional, but that was good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really
You'll
liked the
pretend
one.
like it was intentional, but
I wasn't
Yeah.
we
even
all know.
thinking that. No.
Yeah,
Of course, you weren't thinking it. Mhm.
He only liked him because he was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Yeah.
he
He was-
loves,
because he
loves
was-
comic
Because he
books.
was Mary Poppins, y'all.
Wait,
y'all.
he was? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you- no bullshit. That was the fakest thing.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, he was in it.
Wait, wait, Christian Bell was Batman?
What?
Who's
Huh?
Batman?
You don't want
Wait,
to know.
Michael Keaton was Mr. Mom.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, he thought I was gonna say Batman.
Ah,
I forgot you.
Robin Williams was Mrs. Doubtfire?
What? I thought that was an old lady.
I remember that was an old lady.
What? I thought Robin Williams was just in the movie for 10 minutes, and then they got an old lady in his Doubtfire.
That'd be good.
Eddie
Yeah, was
Murphy
it
played
Buddy
all
Boy?
the clumps.
All the clumps.
Wait,
Oh,
so
God.
you're telling me there weren't actually 4 Michael Keatons in that Multiplicity movie?
That's
What
a movie.
Oh shit! I don't know what that is.
That's a good movie.
It is.
And you're making fun of me for being uncultured. You don't know what Multiplicity is?
Yeah.
I'm
The
busy.
one movie. Yeah, he's busy.
Yeah, man, I'm
Yeah.
busy, man. I'm not busy like Busy Braun, but I'm busy. You know.
Yeah, he's busy.
Yeah,
You
man.
were
busy
busy
motherfucker.
like in 1890, whenever the hell that movie came out.
Yeah, 1890. Yeah, back when movies were still a thing.
Like
Yeah, it
fucking
was definitely
silent
high-
movies.
Yeah,
definitely a high
the great
market.
train robbery.
That was a talkie, say?
There was
Yeah.
definitely
I
high
still
market.
remember in 1890 going to the theater, giving them my nickel, and that would get me a daytime screening,
You mean you're losing?
drink, a burger, a hot dog, and a snack.
Yeah.
And a cigar.
Yeah, and a
And a
bath
cigar.
from a whore. Sorry, I was thinking about Red Dead Redemption.
They're
Sorry.
not supposed to touch you.
Yeah, that's right, girl. Clean my
That's why
parts.
Johnny's laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah, we know where Johnny's thinking.
And if Draven were here, he'd be like, "Fuck yeah, Red Dead."
Yeah, I love. Well, Red Dead's amazing, so
Yeah,
he should.
yeah, that's
Rare Draven win.
Yeah.
First,
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
I don't know. A blue
Arthur.
moon is more common than a Draven win.
That's true.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna
All
call.
right.
I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. I ain't looking forward to this shit. I gotta get my blood drawn. I get a fucking flu shot.
And you got to see
Uh-oh.
Megalopolis.
I don't know if I'm seeing Megalopolis. I don't know if I.
You have to see. Well,
Probably need a doc-
what are you
probably
more
need a-
excited about, Megalopolis or the finger up the butt from the doctor?
Yeah,
You
that's
probably need a doctor's-
that's actually
Okay.
Johnny. He's gonna pretend to be a doctor
Yeah.
tomorrow.
You probably
so.
need a
That's
doctor's
actually what the
appointment
guy that
after
talks to Adam
Yep.
Driver is going to do to everybody in the audience.
Probably need a doctor's
Oh.
appointment after
He's like,
seeing
all right,
that
talk to Adam Driver. Everybody
movie.
bend over. There's only two people in the audience.
Probably
So
need
it'll be
therapy
quick.
after seeing that movie.
They should ask me to do the line. I'll do the line. I don't think.
I'll
I can do
fucking.
it.
Well, I bet you wanna
I'd
be that
kill to
guy.
do it.
Yeah,
I
you
think
would.
I want to say in the movie though, it's like it's a line off screen, but the guy just goes over and pretends like he's saying, you know what I mean? Like he's just like
No,
lip
I know.
syncing.
Someone said that literally there's a mic that was set up
Oh,
for
okay.
a screening, and a guy goes up and actually speaks in and actually, yeah. So it's an actual
That's
thing where there's
funny.
like dead air, and you're supposed to ask a question,
Yeah.
and it's funny because there's like there was one I saw where the guy read the line. Adam Driver, he's just sitting there for an extra 5 seconds of dead air, and you're like,
Well, he's contemplating. He's
like-
contemplating.
he's like, and then he like,
Yeah.
was that meant? I don't know,
No.
because there's other
He's
ones
too
where
early.
they say the line and then he responds within a second. I don't know.
He's just
Yeah.
sitting there. It's like 5 more seconds that I'm getting paid for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, maybe you can ask any question you want then, right? Technically,
Ooh,
right?
and then
You'd
whenever
be like,
answer he gets back.
Is
Yeah.
dick big? You could just ask that and see what he
Well,
says.
there was something where like Coppola wanted a thing with Amazon to where they would have like they would do like a thing to where you can ask like a question and then there's like a response. They film so many different responses from different actors. They would give an answer to your question or an answer that resembles an answer to your question. I don't know. I'm like, the fuck.
Who's
And
your
if they-
favorite Overwatch character?
I think my favorite Overwatch,
So stupid.
favorite Overwatch character is probably Phil's cat over there.
I'd be like, "Do you know you're in a movie right now?"
Hey,
do you
That's
know
what I
that?
asked.
Do you know you're playing a character right now?
do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
Do you
He
know
lives on- the Muffin Man?
The
He
Muffin
lives on
Man?
Cherry
The
Lane.
Muffin
Man.
Hey, imagine he answers you.
Right?
Oh, the
Hilarious.
future of movies.
It'd be so funny.
I actually
Great.
do. I actually do.
I actually do know the Muffin
Yeah.
Man. He's a
Do
good
you?
friend. He's helping me make Mega whatever the fuck
Yeah,
Metalocalypse or whatever it's called.
Megalocalypse.
I hope someone goes in thinking it's a Metalocalypse adaptation because they can't read.
That was
Like, oh shit.
Like,
We're gonna-
damn it, this is a lot less cool than the movie I signed up for.
That's true.
What
We're going
movie
down the
did you
line
sign
and
up
see where
for?
we can find everybody. First of all, Chill, where we can find you, sir.
That's it right there, Chillmonger. I gotta go re-edit my Mr. McMahon commentary because they copyright claimed it.
What?
Damn.
They're trying to hide the truth,
Yeah, hide the truth, man.
Yeah.
even though they came out with the truth.
Phil, dream big,
Cat.
fart loud.
You all can catch me pretty much everywhere, just at Unfiltered, YouTube, Blue Sky, Threads, Vero. I don't have any copyrights to worry about, so there's that. Yep,
Oh,
pretty
God.
much it. Just did a solo episode of the Eternal Night talking about first episode of the Penguin.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's about it.
And Friday Phil, every Friday on his channel.
That's
guys.
right. Every Friday.
Yes. And Jake, where we can find you, sir?
Right here, this is what I do down here at the bottom. You can find me at this on YouTube. Let's Plays, Rankings, Retro Reviews, and just recently started doing character costume rankings. So if there's a character you guys want to see talked about, let me know, and I'll
X-Men. Sorry,
KKK.
KKK.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Johnny.
Not as pointy as.
Not as pointy.
No, nobody ever brought an extra bag.
You gotta pay extra.
I'm just asking for the bag.
Y'all can
pay
catch
extra for KKK.
y'all can catch this mofo on my nuts. Just
And I'll be on Ronan's tomorrow on his last of the stream.
Oh damn, bro!
Oh.
He's hanging around.
Yeah.
Douche Bigelow male jiggle over.
Yeah, and Fortnite. Yeah, brain rot. The
Yeah,
usual.
there's actually a portal in Johnny's closet over there.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
tacos. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be playing Guns and Spurs too. That's pretty good. A Red Dead Redemption
Yeah,
killer.
it's Red Dead.
Why does your shirt say Elvis on it? What is that? What do you wear?
Because Elvis was an alien. You didn't know that?
Oh,
That's a perfect dark shirt.
Wait, Gore, hold that game up again.
It's perfect dark.
No,
fucker.
hold the game up.
No, the game.
No, this is a game too.
The other game.
Guns and Spurs too.
The sequel, man.
Is that the story of the Beatles? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, shit!
No.
Oh.
Did one of them get fucked up by a horse? No, that was Christopher
Candagrass,
Reeve,
where can
man.
we
Come on.
find you, sir?
I have no idea where you can find me. Honestly, it could be anywhere. Could be outside your door. Could be in an
That was
alley.
you?
Could have been. Could have been. You might find me in space, but wherever it is, I'm probably filing DMCA notices against somebody. So it's probably there.
There's a guy with glasses sitting outside my window right now. You sure this isn't you?
Could be anybody.
TBD.
50-50, it either is or it isn't.
Yep. Ronan, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me at Ronan Unchained on YouTube, on the socials. Trying to drop Twilight of the Gods reactions every day as much as I can. Penguin coverage, and then mañana is Last of Us Day. So
Are they doing
you wouldn't
something?
be surprised if you see a couple of these people in that stream mañana. TBD.
Yeah, when is that? When is that stream?
What time is that stream?
So I'm doing I think I'm gonna do two streams. I'm gonna do one in the morning and then one later in the day once stuff maybe has dropped on out.
Okay,
and then...
so it's not a stream. It's
What time does it start?
Bitch, I need a time.
Do we know
No,
what
no, no.
time?
Nobody's streaming anything. It's
There's
not
no
me.
stream.
No,
There's no stream. It's just Last of Us Day. So
Oh, they're just
drop
dropping.
something random.
Okay, so
it'll probably be
as
at
far as I
9 a.m.
know.
It's gonna be in the early in the morning, most likely. I think.
So Phil, there's your time.
Cool.
They'll drop toys around like from 9 to 12, and then they'll probably drop a trailer around that time.
Trailer for nothing.
For the sequel,
They're not going to
For
announce
season 2.
Season 2.
No,
The
it
show,
got
that's
canceled.
Part
sorry.
3.
It got canceled. Sorry.
It got canceled over.
Part 3. It's just going to show Abby,
And also,
and that's it. Can't wait.
keep an eye out because Uzumaki is coming out this weekend.
Yes, I'm excited for
Yeah.
that.
Believe it.
Junji Ito.
I understood that reference.
Oh, what he said over there? I'm about to say that's just the guy created.
No.
Wait, what did you say? I missed it. Did you say believe
You
it?
said believe, didn't you?
I believe it.
Yeah, that's Naruto.
No. Oh.
Chris
Raskin
Angel.
did.
I'm just kidding.
Naruto.
Chris Angel.
I am a mind freak.
Yeah, Friary.
I know Chris Angel. I don't know Nard.
Same person?
Uncultured swine.
Yeah.
Chris Angel's the anime of people. Very
That's
similar.
perfect. Thanks everybody.
He
who was
levitated
here for
Shaq.
episode 55 of Council of Creators. Another episode has come and gone.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. I don't know. I don't think I have many people planned for next week. I gotta figure this shit out. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll see you guys next week. Bye,
Yarp.
everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.